Alright, I have 4 Discord messages, and they are from Habib. Oh! I understand now. I am ready to start, though. Ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready for the, blanket podcast? It's gonna be a good one. I swear on it, dude. Okay, are you ready? Oh, alright, I'm gonna make myself a tad bit of G Fuel. No, I'm not gonna miss the call. Alright, hold up. Hello?
Hey, Ed.
Oh my god. Is your microphone trash?
There's a bit of an issue.
What?
So, kind of a long story.
Wait, hold on. First off, I need to change the overlay. Wait, is this even the right one? No, there we go. Oh. Okay, there we go. Alright, continue. What's going on? What?
So, you know, I was just sitting here.
Uh-huh.
And then I had this duck. And I was like, wow, it's so nice and soft. And then all of a sudden, I was sitting there for so long. I don't know what happened.
You turned into a duck?
Ed, I don't know how much more I can take, man. I have matches this weekend.
Wait, I can't tell if this is a joke or what's going on, dude. Habab?
You gotta help me, man.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
Wait. Are you a duck?
I don't know what I am.
I almost said something terrible.
Alright. You know what?
Dude, I was actually fucking genuinely scared when you said that shit in chat, dude. I was literally like, holy shit, dude. What happened? I thought you were dying or some shit, bro.
No, I'm fine.
Damn!
Oh.
Your hair looks nice.
Thanks, man.
I need to get a haircut. Look how long this shit is, dude. Alright? It doesn't even go up anymore.
You're
dude.
telling me?
Bro! Your hair looks great. Chill.
Oh, thanks, man.
Wait, what happened to the pog emote? Chat, can you guys link me a pog emote? Fuck. Does pog.com actually work? Play online game. Aw, piss off, dude. Thank you, chat.
Alright, ping pong round 3. Who will win? Maybe my chat will win.
Oh my god, it's so big!
Oh.
I just saw on your stream.
It was just a giant pog. Alright, this is close enough, dude.
Can we have this duck as the podcast mascot? It's actually the Kurzgesagt mascot. It's their mascot already. I just have it because I'm a fan.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Wait, do you have your own duck? Like, did you become like a Patreon member and like...
Oh, no, I just bought it from the store. Well, my sister got it for my birthday, but yeah.
Shit, that's cool though.
Dude, your chat is too powerful.
What are you talking about?
In ping pong.
Yeah, they're just all doing their own thing. Yo, we had this emote. We had to kill it eventually because it was too powerful. But we had this emote called Pong U. It's like Pog U, except with a fucking paddle. And it's like, it was awesome.
Oh.
Bros, we should add that shit back, dude. Honestly, what happened to it?
Sotarks is mapping a 10-star map. Yeah, I saw he was streaming. I saw his stream title, but I was editing.
Didn't. Whoops.
Oh, on Monday I was doing this like, well, I was just doing an OSU stream, but it turned into a Q&A stream. So
Ooh.
I'm working on uploading that. I'm gonna finish after this. So by the time this podcast is on my YouTube channel, that Q&A will be on my YouTube channel as well.
Let's go!
Let's
Bros,
go.
if you haven't smashed the like button already, be sure to do so. Alright, it really does
sure.
support the channel. Thank you very
Sure.
much. Alright, we're about to start the podcast in approximately 5. It's already started. So, what are we exactly doing today? I kind of forgot that this podcast was even supposed to happen. I mean, if we're gonna just talk about life, I just came back from an appointment from like the eye doctor because like these lenses look amazing. Alright, I love them. But the thing that sucks about them is that like for some reason these lenses are so like when I put on my headset they like dig into my fucking skull.
Oh, I've
and
had
it
that
hurts,
before,
bro. I've been just dealing with it, but like, dude.
Yeah, if you're if they like bend inwards like this at the ends.
Yeah, these are like almost straight. Like it is.
Oh really? Oh, I see.
Yeah, my old glasses have that sort of bend downward around the ear, but these don't. So
I kind of want new glasses too. Actually, my glasses are sideways. I don't know if you noticed, but they're like
my glasses are sideways too. It's not because it's not in my glasses. It's just my ears. Just look at my ears.
Oh,
this ear is lower than my other ear.
Oh wait, really? I almost thought it was higher. It looks the same from here though. Kind of.
So as a result, when I put on my glasses, they're slightly tilted this way.
Oh, mine are slightly tilted this way, but just because I sleep on it.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say someone can make an email with that stare. You're just staring at the camera with your glasses on.
It's whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, my glasses are like a little sideways, like to the left. You can kind of tell by like comparing.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Yeah, you and I have the exact same problem, dude. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Mine is just because my glasses are sideways. Because I sleep like this sometimes. Yeah, but.
You sleep with your glasses on?
No, I have before, and so it's like, cause like sometimes you just fall asleep with your glasses on.
No.
Really?
No. That just doesn't happen.
Shoot. Well, I don't know. It's happened to me, so.
Okay.
That's why. But I've always wanted like those like really round, big circle glasses.
Yeah, the Harry Potter ones.
Not really Harry Potter ones. I don't know. It's like, yeah, I don't know.
Cloud glasses?
They're like bigger than Harry Potter glasses.
Super thick?
No, they're like kind of thin, but I don't know.
I have no clue, dude. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Blanket Podcast. We are your hosts, plural, alright? BTMC rebranded and Digital Hypno.
Oh, so can I ask what was like the final straw that sort of sparked the official rebrand? Because I know you've been thinking about it for so long. You're like, BTMC, I'm gonna do it, but it was like weeks and weeks have gone by.
Okay.
You just hadn't done it.
So there were two different things. All right, the biggest fear. All right, my decision came out of fear. All right, the biggest fear that I had is that if I rebranded to something too like
Different.
off-brand, too different, then I would lose the algorithm. I don't want to lose the algorithm. All right, because right now, if you basically put BeasttrollMC in your title, boom.
Yeah.
It blows the fuck up, something like that. All right, not really, but like that's basically how I see it, right? So I'm thinking BTMC, BeasttrollMC, kind of like the same thing. All right, people are going to recognize it. All right, if they don't, it's easy to like make the connection. So like, hell yeah, dude, right? The
But
one,
okay, go.
the other name I was thinking of going is literally just my full name, just Edward Whiteling. That's it.
Oh.
Right. Because I told you that the other name change that I did like a while back, Young Ling, that's my middle and last name. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking,
It kind of worked, but
yeah, but it was just like the rapper.
too much backlash.
Yeah, it wasn't even backlash. It was, dude, Azer messaged me. He was like, bro, this name is fucking awesome. And I was like, hell yeah, dude.
Oh, really?
And then like chat was just like, Young Ling, hey. And I was like, all right, dude, I can't do this.
As soon as we started getting used to it, it was gone.
Yeah.
I think, but it's okay.
It was also the problem with like I couldn't really get it on other platforms and stuff. So with this name, I was like BTMC. All right, I'll probably struggle with getting it on other platforms, but at least it's on brand. You know.
That's true.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's. I have a lot of respect for like really short and memorable names that are like available on many platforms.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, like I think XQC is like, I don't know. It's like, I wonder how he got that name, but it's like just 3 letters. But like it would be available everywhere probably, because like, you know.
Who the hell wants to name themselves XQC?
I mean, it's too like random of a combination of letters, so.
Yeah. That reminds me of the first username I ever used on the internet. I forgot it. I just slammed my keyboard.
Oh, my brother told me. Well, I was making a called Penguin account, and he told me what to make as my name.
I was trying to. There was this game. It still exists. It's called Platform Racing 2. All right, now there's like a Platform Racing 3 or some shit. All right.
3, wow.
Dude, I played the shit out of that game. It was awesome, dude. It was fucking awesome. I love that.
Was it like a flash game?
It was, yeah. It was a flash platformer where you would race against other people in real time. And like you could like win hats and shit by getting like good scores on like levels. It was insane.
Wow, such a novel concept. I remember playing this game called Icy Tower. I don't know if you remember. It was just like a platformer. You had to just climb up a tower.
Oh,
maybe someone remembers.
that's interesting. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, my chat is saying the QC is a reference to Quebec, and then the X is the last letter of his name, Felix.
Oh.
Oh. So it's shortened of like Felix Quebec.
I'll just be EYL then. Oh no, man. I'm going down like a rabbit hole in my head if I were to go if I actually did EYL instead, because like the thing is on various platforms, you have to have a name that's unique, and on YouTube I didn't realize for like a custom URL, like I tried applying for the custom URL of BTMC, it didn't work. They said it wasn't unique enough, right? And then I tried to take the Twitter handle BTMC, and they told me that it was too short. But now I'm checking in 2009, some dude actually has the handle BTMC. It's just an actor.
I mean, there's like brands with like 2-character names, Twitter handles. Peppy has PPY as 3 letters. The face of fear.
Maybe Twitter's just like, you're not even verified. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I think it's like SKTT1. Like their Twitter handle is just T1 or something like that.
T1? Pretty awesome.
No. Peppy is 3 letters, but T1 is 2 characters.
Yes.
I'm
Oh, but
mentioning,
someone
like-
has the Twitter handle T1?
Yeah, there's a brand.
Is that true, chat? No way.
Right? I think so. Yeah, yeah. It's an esports, or not just esports.
I know
but-
there was a T1 underscore, but I didn't know there was a T1. Hold on, I'm clicking on this link. That's insane. All right, I'm just assuming that it has to have something to do with like insane fucking clout levels of verification check marks and shit, dude.
Yeah, at 1 million followers, you can do it.
All right, dude. Chat, get us up there. We're almost there.
But no follow bots.
Well, you think my chat is filled with bots?
No, I mean like to get to 1 million, you can do
Oh,
it.
true. Imagine using bots. So, today's actual topic, what are you thinking we could actually talk about? What are some things that are off the top of your head that you think are very interesting?
I remember wanting to talk about frustration, and I don't know how much you have to say about that. Like frustration in improvement.
I have a lot to say about that shit, dude. All right, because I'll
let's
tell you
go.
something from a streamer's point of view. The level of frustration that I experience, I don't know, man. I don't know about other people, but me, woo!
All right,
Woo!
go.
Shit.
What
All
do you
right,
have
so
to
here's
say?
the deal, dude. All right, here's the deal. Allow me to tell the story of Raise My Sword. Okay, that fucking map. All right, here's the thing. I knew I could play it. I knew I could set the score on it. I've hit the hard part multiple times. All I needed to do was FC it. That's it. That's it. Once I FC it, it's gone. It's done. All right? And it eventually happened. It eventually fucking happened. And thank the fucking Lord that it did. But there were multiple runs where I literally just died at the end. That's it.
Oh,
That's it. You know? And I would just literally be thinking to myself, I'm not learning anything from playing this map. I'm not getting better by playing this map. I'm not getting anything from playing this map. The only reason why I'm playing this map at this point in time is because my chat would not shut up about it.
oh.
They would not shut up. They literally
you just-
wouldn't. And it
You
was
just did
pissing
it
me
to
off.
stop the flame.
No, literally, that's it, dude. All right, if my chat wasn't there, I would have been gone. I would say, fuck this map. Sotarks suck my dick, dude. I would have been out of there, bro. All right, and now we have the exact same problem, except with other maps now. Road of Resistance. I 3-missed that shit. 3-1 misses on Road of Resistance Hard Rock. All right, multiple fucking fails at the end. I've hit the hard part back to back to back to back to back, like 4 times in a row or some shit, dude. I know I can FC that fucking map, but I keep choking, and I'm tired of it. I do not give a shit. That's it. All right, that's why I don't play it anymore. Who gives a shit about what the chat says? All right, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, you can do what you want. As far as like streaming or like getting pressured from your chat, I think you can just do what you want. I mean, if your chat's pressuring you to do something or like play a certain map, and you just don't really want to, I mean, you
Precisely.
can shut it down. You can shut it down pretty easily.
But now there's a different problem because nowadays sometimes I'm like, what if it does happen? Maybe I do want to play it. All right, and then I look in chat and someone else is like, yo, you should play Road to Resistance Hard, and I'm just like,
it's like
telling
when,
me what to do again.
Yeah, it's like you're so motivated, you're just about to do your homework, and then your mom comes in your room like,
Do your homework, and you're just like, ugh. I know exactly how you feel, but that's literally what I feel. So like,
yeah, but then it could also be like, if you want to do it on your own will, like to try to FC that map, but then you think like, if you start playing the map, then your chat will be like, oh, he's finally listening to us, blah blah blah. But
yeah, but then
actually,
it's like, no,
it was on
just-
your own accord. Yeah, you're just playing it.
Yeah, but like, there are two sides of the story. There's like, yeah, on the one hand, if I just stick to my own guts and stuff, it's just like, yeah, I did it. I feel accomplished. But on the other hand, I feel like I'm being a bitch. I'm being a baby. I'm just like, dude, just play the fucking map, dude. You know? It's like,
Yeah,
bro.
I get that. I get that.
Like, there's like this joke spam that people are like, oh, you've changed. All right, that's it. All right, you've changed. And sometimes I actually think about that. I'm like, damn, dude, did I really change? I probably have changed. Honestly, I have changed. That's it, dude. I have changed. But like, I don't think I've changed for the worse necessarily. But like,
You mean like change toward like your attitude toward like what your viewers want? Or
yeah. Well, I've changed like my attitude like towards like or how I viewed things. Like I used to, okay, so like there's an era in my channel where it's like okay, this is going to be a really weird example, but with like moderators, okay? I've always wanted to be like a moderator for like a Minecraft server or some shit, right? I would always apply everywhere, and I would always get declined because I had no experience, I had no clout, no one knew who I was. All right, I played on servers a lot, but it never happened, right? So I was like, damn, dude, all right, I wish these dudes would just like mod a random guy. Maybe I would actually have a better chance of getting mod that way, right? So when I first started streaming, I'm like, damn, dude, I need some mods. I'm gonna mod random people from my chat, finally give them the experience that I always wanted, and that kind of worked out. We got a couple awesome ones, but we also got many terrible ones. So now I feel like I just recently took on more moderators, right? We had like this mod application thing that just recently happened, and we're slowly going through the applicants. But I'm just like, dude, this is the exact type of shit that I never wanted to do. Like when I was starting my YouTube channel or Twitch, like when I started this thing, I was like, damn, dude, I never wanted to do an application. I thought that was too corporate. I thought it was too fucking.
I get that.
Yeah, exactly, right. The community, dude. What's a community in an application, bro? A resume. You need to list experiences and shit. And I'm just like, dude, I hate this stuff. But now I'm doing it myself, and I'm just thinking to myself, damn, dude, I really have changed, dude. But now I feel like I've changed because like I know how much shit you have to deal with if you don't do it that way. The reason why so many people do it is because it's the best way to do it. So I'm just thinking like, fuck.
It's like it's like when your parents are like, when you get to my age, you'll understand. Like when you have kids, you'll understand. Stuff like that.
You have kids?
No, like when when your parents say like to you, like when you're older and have kids, then you'll understand why we act the way we do.
Oh yeah. Too bad Bailey doesn't want kids.
Oh, that's okay.
That's okay. I get exactly what you mean, though. So what about you? What's your experience with frustrations, dude? Because you seem like a pretty level-headed guy. I blow my top a lot, dude.
I don't get too I mean, less about like viewer requests and more about just like my own experience if I'm trying to FC a map out of my own like my own goal or something like that.
Your own goals.
Ooh. But yeah, it's like I don't know. The most recent example I can think of is like there was a map I was trying to FC. So I was trying to rank up for the 3-digit tournament. Ooh. But before that, basically, there was like a certain score I wanted to get in my top plays before I ranked up. So I had to FC that map before registration closed. So I had like 4 days to like FC. And so it was just like, all my days were just spent like warming up and then grinding for the score. And then if I didn't get it, I would take a nap. And then I would just do the same thing like 5 times.
That's actually funny.
But
just taking naps in between. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of, it was like the most efficient way to do it. I mean, I could have just like, you know, just freaking get the score and then you're done. But like, because if you think about it, like if you're grinding for a score, it's probably no longer than like 10 minutes. Like between now and 10 minutes, you could have that score that you want. But it's just like,
what if the map itself is 10 minutes?
No, yeah, I mean like all it takes is one run from start to finish.
I guess so.
Like any of those like TV size like 1000 PP scores, it's like from the minute where the run started, and 60 seconds later you now have the score. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe that makes sense, but it's just like, yeah.
Maybe my problem is that I spend way too much time trying to go for scores, because sometimes I'll just be like, ah, shit, dude, it was just like a tiny miss. Let me just give it one more try. And I was dude, I could get my accuracy better. Let me give it one more try. All right. And this is all within the first like 10 seconds of the map. And then lo and behold, after I finally get past the first 10 seconds, then I just like ruin it all in the next 10 seconds. And I'm just like, all right, goodbye. Fuck this shit, dude.
But I don't know. I take every mistake in a run as a sort of learning experience. I don't usually get frustrated if I'm grinding a map for a long time. Like even with that score I was mentioning earlier, like every time I would stop a session because I like get tired or whatever, it's not like I'm frustrated at the end. I sort of like over time grinding the score. I think like, oh, maybe switching my skin will work, or like, oh, what if I read this pattern a certain way, or like learning how to cheese patterns to get closer to FC. But like every time you mess up, it's a learning experience, and that sort of gets me closer to an FC. It's like I don't think getting frustrated is worth it, because I don't know. It can be applied to anything. If you make a mistake, just learn from it. You don't have to get frustrated.
Just learn from it, dude. Just don't get frustrated, bro. I mean, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like my playstyle at this point. If I'm going for a score, I can like just spend hours on it and not even notice. Just spend 2 hours retrying the same map. And then I think like active viewers of mine probably know what I'm talking about. It's like, it's just my playstyle. I just farm grind maps.
Dude, this makes so much more sense now. Guys, I think I've discovered the secret of tournament players. They're all just fucking rocks. Their brains are just fucking rocks, dude. They just don't let themselves feel any emotion. That's it.
Well,
not exactly like that, but like you get what I'm trying to say, dude. All right.
Yeah.
They have full control of their emotions, so they never let any of the bad shit get to them, right? Something like that.
Very like objective sort of point of view when it comes to making mistakes and just improvement in general, or going for scores, anything like that.
Very interesting. Well, I definitely agree, but I think the problem that comes with that is that, well, I guess it really depends. No, that's debatable. I was talking about how like that would be pretty boring to watch. About a dude just like retry spamming for 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean, when I watch those VODs, sometimes I go back through VODs, but like it's kind of hard for me to watch through that whole part of like grinding the score because I already know that either I did or didn't get it. But I mean, if I'm watching it live, it's kind of fun to just, because I mean, any run could be the run, you know? So it's like,
is
kind of
this
fun.
the run? I don't know, man.
Is this the run?
Chat, I see it, but we're not bringing it up right now. We are currently undergoing the podcast.
The podcast.
Very interesting stuff. There was something that I wanted you to elaborate, though. All right, I'm not sure if we had this discussion before, but you mentioned like, oh, maybe I should change my skin. All right.
I change my skin a lot.
This is something that I am hugely against, dude. All right. Well, I think it's a preference thing, and I just prefer not to change my skin.
A lot of people are against it. I think like Fiery and Itky, like whenever I mention like, oh, let me change my skin during a tournament or something, they're like, wow, imagine using more than one skin. What the heck?
Yo, that's literally me, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I guess the part that pisses me off is that so many dudes from my chat are just like, this, anytime I put on the DT modification, dude, the first thing that I see from my chat is literally Rafis and skin. That is it. That's the first thing. All right. As soon as I click the mod, it's like it's a trigger, dude. It's a button. As soon as I press the button, boom, it pops up in chat, dude. Rafis skin. And I'm just like, bro, my skin is fine. I'm just bad, dude.
Yeah, I mean, switching skin can help me read in different ways, and in that like Q&A video I was talking about, there was a part where I talked about like if you use a skin with no colors or numbers or follow points, it can be a lot easier to break down patterns in different ways.
Okay.
But yeah, like the example in that video is like in the map Rainbow Dash Likes Girls, there's like 2 square patterns, like this, like consecutive square patterns, but if you like use a skin that has like no colors or follow points or numbers, you can just break apart the pattern. It doesn't have to be 2 squares. I mean, you can do it without switching to a skin like that. Like you can still break down patterns in your head like that, but it's just a little harder. So switching skin basically just makes it easier to read certain kinds of patterns.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Yeah, I have an alternate skin for a DT, which I've shown you before, that hasn't really done follow points.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
weird one.
I discovered apparently follow points are at a constant AR 7.8. That's what someone told me. So like those follow points show at AR 7.8. So that's why they're so dense compared to the circles. But the thing is that the vast majority of like modern skins, they have elements that make it so that the follow point appears later. It's like a GIF.
Isn't the
Follow point.
well, the follow points are the follow point frames are based off of an animation value, right? By the when you're referencing an approach rate, are you talking about that's how long it takes for the first frame to show up?
It's like the whole animation, like the duration of the whole animation. But if it's just a 1 frame animation, then it's still just like 1 frame for the duration of AR 7.8. Well, my point is that like follow points by default are very dense, but skins tend to make them less dense by having an animation where the first part of it is invisible. The first part of the animation is invisible. So your skin probably has that.
Yeah, the first couple, like frames 0 through like 7 are like blank images, and then like the rest have like the actual follow points. So it actually shows. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
If you look in your skin folder, you like if you search follow point, you will probably see like a few blank images with like numbers after them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Okay, that's very interesting. I was just thinking, well, like if follow points come at AR 7.8, well, they don't come at AR 7.8. You said that they last at the same duration.
Yeah, you can just think of it as like they come at AR 7.8.
Well, if they come at AR 7.8, then like when you're playing like an AR 10 map, wouldn't that be behind?
The follow points show up first. Yeah, they show up earlier.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm sorry. My brain is just like slowly falling apart.
Same.
So, yeah.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Hell yeah, dude.
Everyone, if you're watching this,
hey, nice shaker cup, dude.
Thanks. I got it for free. It's my only plastic reusable cup, so
I see. Sotarks is trolling you right now. That is fantastic, dude. We are doing the blanket podcast. Yep. Thank you, Sotarks. Very cool.
Thank you, Sotarks.
Yo, on the topic of Sotarks, you mentioned he was doing like a 10-star map. I didn't even know. I think he mentioned something like that on his Twitter, but I was just like,
I thought he already had one, to be honest.
Yeah, well, he made a no. Wait, was it a 9? I know he made like an 8-star map. It's
he makes some pretty hard maps.
Yeah, sometimes. But they all look like arguably like it's kind of like the same kind of thing. That's why I've kind of like lost interest for a lot of his maps nowadays, because like he kind of just regurgitates the same sort of thing. I've been test playing a lot of his maps. All right, every time he finishes the maps, he usually like comes to me and he's like, "Yo, dude, check this out," and I'm just like, I mean, it's the same stuff. Pretty awesome, I guess.
I don't know.
Shit.
I don't have much to contribute to that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even look at his maps.
Oh, well, there's that. I just gotta look at a lot of maps, dude. People, back when I used to take requests, alright, I had looked at a shit ton of maps, dude. Most of them were dog shit, and that's why I stopped taking requests. But like, yeah.
Someone asked if we're putting this on Spotify. I guess we can. We can start putting them on Spotify.
Am I gonna be on Spotify? No fucking way, dude. Am I gonna be an official artist? Bro, that sounds so much cooler than like a professional gamer, dude. I can just go up to my mom and be like, I'm an artist. I'm a performance artist.
Oh, that's not how that works.
That was supposed to be a reference to. Never mind. This engine got it. Let's go, dude. Anyways, super cool. I just hope to see something different, because here's the thing, all right? People shit on Sotarks like, oh, 1-2 mapping, boring, blah, 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 blah. I see something completely different, dude. I know Sotarks is a good mapper. I know he can make good maps, all right? He just doesn't want to, and that pisses me off. But he knows he pisses me off, so.
I think there's no reward for making, because I remember we were talking in, I think, last episode of like making YouTube videos is like the algorithm rewards like lower effort, more digestible content, like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It rewards that a whole lot more than like a 1 hour documentary or something that you spend months working on.
Yeah, exactly. And the same thing applies to those two, dude. People, Sotarks isn't doing anything wrong. He's just finding what people want and giving them that.
Yeah.
And you guys are surprised that he's popular.
He's doing what's most effective, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Can anyone really blame him for doing that? Not really, dude.
And it's working. I mean,
So yeah. Oh damn, dude. This is also the process, all right? You would think that all right, this is when people would start saying, "Oh, Osu has changed." This is the same process that every single fucking game would eventually go through, dude. All right, the community is super wholesome at first when it's super small, but as it grows bigger and bigger, dude, you're gonna find those dudes who are just like, "All right, bro, tell me what works. If you won't tell me, I'll figure it out." Once they figure it out, yo, dude, y'all are flaming him for doing something that works. That's the most efficient route. But hey, what do you want? What do you actually want?
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think the game even knows what they want, dude. All right, they really don't. All right, people in the game all want different things. All right, there's PP, there's good maps, whatever that fucking constitutes as. All right, different styles of mapping, dude. It's all sectioned into so many different things. And like, bros, if you guys think that Osu mapping is complicated, try getting into actual like politics. Now you realize why everything is a fucking mess. It's funny, dude. Dude, Osu has literally like enlightened my brain, dude. I've learned more shit about the real life through this rhythm game than like in the high school, dude. It's insane. But yeah, we're not diving into politics though. That's hell yeah. Damn, you really like that duck.
Yeah, man. I mean, it actually is really soft.
Dude, is it made out of that like one material? Oh, dude, I don't know what it's called, but I see it in like the grocery stores, and it's like there's like the soft material that feels like crusty, but it's soft, but it's crusty. And then there's this other material when you just touch it and your hands just like melt.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but
yeah,
not entirely, but it's soft, so
hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. I almost feel like I'm not informed enough about mapping to really talk about it. But
have you ever made a map?
I think I might be. Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
But
what kind of map is it?
I don't know, just like whatever song, and I'm just like, wow, I want to map this. Sometimes I hear like this breakcore song, and I'm like, wow, I want to map that. Sometimes it's this more relaxing song, and I'm just like, wow, I want to map this. Just like, I don't know, but I never submit my maps. Actually, it's because when you submit a map, it creates a forum post, and you can't delete forum posts. I don't know, I'm very like, I wouldn't really say OCD, but like picky about like my profile stats being like very clean, sort of thing. So like, for example, you can't delete forum posts. And I kind of see that, like, having just 0 forum posts, it just looks really clean. Maybe, like, almost pure in a sense. Like,
don't you have to create a forum post every time you make a tournament, though?
But I just have this one guy make them. So.
You're fucking joking, man.
I do. That's what I do. I never made a forum post. Actually,
that's insane.
I have once, but then it got wiped in a purge. It was in the off-topic category. And then something happened in the off-topic category, and they just wiped a bunch of like posts.
That's insane.
So I got lucky because there was a time I went to the forums. I was like, wow, I've never used these before. Let me try. Let me just make a post. Bro. And then like the next day, I was like, wow, I don't want this anymore.
Dude, I just don't really understand forums anymore, dude. I never really grew up in the era of using forums. Actually, no, I did use forums this one time. It was during the MCPP Hunger Games era to report this one cheater. All right. And he actually got banned, and I was like, damn, that's super cool. But I'm sorry, this like format of using a forum, it's for old people.
Well, I don't know. I used forums in the past. I think it was kind of fun because like you get to recognize people, but then there's annoying people that you start recognizing, and you're like, oh, like
yeah,
this guy just posts annoying stuff.
Dude, that's the exact same way that I feel about Osu game. There's like, dude, you see the frequent posters and then the frequent shitheads.
Yeah, and it's like you can't do anything about them, so like if you're level-headed enough to realize that they're just really annoying, you just leave.
Yeah, exactly.
So then you just end up with like all the annoying people stay because they're just kind of, they have a space to be annoying, and then all the level-headed people leave.
Yeah, because they're fed up with that shit, dude. That's why I never comment on Osu game. I just upvote shit and just browse it every once in a while.
Same.
Just let everyone else just like do all the arguing, dude. Bro, I'm sorry, dude. something that I figured out, all right, it's not exactly like censoring yourself. It's just like, bro, when you just like stop like commenting, or at least like stop reading what other people really have to say about you, most of the shit is like usually negative. If you go out of your way to search for what other people like say about you, bro, you're gonna find some pretty bad shit. That's why I'm just like, fuck it, dude.
Oh, do you ever search your username on Twitter? Oh, really?
No.
There was a time, but before there were like too many like results about me, I was just bored in school, so I just googled my username and just looked through every single result. I was like, wow, what is there on the internet?
Bro, that's
actually I found a post. There was someone who like, I made a Reddit post about, or comment about like an improvement, because someone just asked a question.
Yeah.
And I just replied about like how to improve streaming, something like that.
Yeah.
And then I discovered, like, in the depths of Google, someone had translated it into like Chinese and posted it on like this forum or something like that.
Yo, that's
like,
sick.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's really cool. That's
damn, dude, you're international now. Mr.
Osu's
Worldwide.
international. You're international too.
True. Bro, I was talking to my mom about it while the internet guy was like working on this stuff. I was talking to my mom. I was like, Mom, I got friends all over the world. I'm literally like Mr. International. And she's like,
my dad already knows. Every time my dad like mentions a certain country, he's like, you have friends in that country? I'm like, yeah.
hell yeah. I mean, I probably don't know where that country is on the map, but hell yeah. Dude, my geography is so bad, dude. Oh, so bad.
I would ask you a question just to see, but
bro, all right, I'm not sure. I've only played GeoGuessr like twice on my stream, and both times I was absolutely humiliated. I would never do it again. So many people ask for this shit all the fucking time, and I'm just like, no.
Actually, I went to the same middle school as my older siblings, and they had geography in, I think, 7th grade. But then by the time I entered 7th grade, it got replaced with civics. So like politics, basically, or government, not politics. But yeah, so I actually never took a geography class.
Yeah, me neither.
So yeah, we're in that generation of people that weren't forced to take geography.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure there was like an AP World Geography class or some shit that I could have taken, but I was just like, I took AP World History, I took AP Government, I took I think that's all the like obviously like social studies and stuff like that. But like, yeah, they referenced like certain countries, and like sometimes there were some quizzes where you had to point to stuff on the map. But like quizzes, dude, all right, you can just like fail them, and it's okay.
Yeah, actually, I took human geography in 9th grade, and it went fine actually at the start, and then I just stopped studying. I got lazy, and then and then 10th grade I took AP World History, and then it was going fine actually. It was going better than 9th grade, and then I got lazy again. But then I realized, like, wow, I never want to take an AP history class again, because I'm not motivated enough with history to actually study it.
Dude, that's insane.
Like, I took AP psychology, and I did fine all year, because I really like the subject. But history is like, no way.
I just realized it. I took AP Government, but I didn't take AP US Government. No, is it? No, is AP what? US? Or is it AP?
Yeah.
AP United States History?
US History?
Yeah, I think I dropped United States History.
Okay.
And took just normal US History. But then I took AP, but then I realized US History was way too easy. So like I regretted my decision of dropping it. And then like that's when I took AP Government during my senior. Oh, yes, dude, everything makes sense now. Woo!
Oh, people are saying, what is AP? So it's this American, it stands for Advanced Placement. It's basically college level classes that you can take in high school.
Yeah.
And if you pass the final exam, then you can get college credit for that class that you took in high school.
Yeah, it's basically the college board saying, let's monopolize another thing.
Oh, yep.
Hell yeah, dude. Love the college board. Fuck the college board.
AP stands for Ability Power, true.
Yeah, it stands for Advanced Placement. That's literally what it's actually like translated called. So, yeah.
But actually, Ed, do you ever like train off stream like Osu?
I used
I think
to,
you
but
used
now
to,
I don't
yeah.
really have. I don't really have the time because it's normally like, well, okay, if I have a tournament coming up and I'm too lazy to start the stream, then I will practice like certain maps and stuff. But like that's about it. I never really like. I'm just too scared that if I set a score off stream, then like, yeah.
I get that. Yeah.
Because I started this stream. Well, all right. It sounds like ridiculous because like basically what I'm saying is that if like I set a score and people find it fishy, then I won't have anything to back myself up. So
Oh,
I'm just
that's
like,
right. That's why you started streaming.
Yeah.
You talked about that before.
I mean, now it's kind of like, dude, all right, there's no one who thinks I'm cheating, dude. All right,
Yeah.
all right, did you see this one clip on Those Two Game? All right, I was talking about it on stream, but like, there was a clip where I completely over-aimed a slider, but I quickly like brung my cursor back, snapped it back to get the slider head, right? And I was talking about that because I thought that was sick. But if that was any other situation, if I pulled that shit offline or some shit, dude, if anyone else saw that, that is 100% cheated evidence.
Yeah,
dude,
it's like super suspicious.
Hell yeah, dude. And my camera angles are perfect, dude. You can literally see my pen moving to compensate for that slider to get it, right? I was just like, dude,
you're safe. I remember you used to have this like strange camera angle. And you only changed it because you were trying to watch your own, like a clip of your own stream to try to see if like your fingers were locking or something, or like your keyboard double tapped. And then you were like, wait, I can't even see my key presses for my camera angle. And then you changed it.
Damn, dude. I'm a fucking big brainer, dude. Yeah, I changed a lot of things in my stream because I genuinely watch my own streams. All right, this is why, like, this is how you basically improve something, dude. All right, when it comes to Twitch, all right, if you watch your own streams and you think you're boring as fuck, if you cannot last an entire hour watching your own content, dude, how the fuck can you expect anyone else to do that? All right, how can you expect anyone else to watch you if you can't even watch yourself, right? I love myself, dude. All right, I think I'm funny as fuck, dude. All right, when I watch myself, I'm like, damn, dude, this is fucking great. All right, hell yeah, dude. So so like the thing is, when I'm watching my own streams, I'm just like, oh, this thing sucks fucking ass, dude. All right, so then I change it, and that's it. That's basically how I improved my channel.
Yeah, and I don't know, I feel like a lot of people can't stand their own voice.
True.
Unless other people tell you that they also can't stand your voice, then it probably doesn't matter. It's only you. You just have to get over it.
Come, Jeremy. Come, bro.
But I mean, yeah, no one really minds as much as you think they do.
Yeah, no one really gives a shit.
Yeah. Like, and I don't know, taking inspiration from like the people that you enjoy watching as well is something. I'm sure you do that.
Oh yeah. See, the thing is, right, people, okay, what I wanted to do from the beginning is to create something new, right? But eventually I realized pretty fucking quickly that that's almost impossible. All right, I'm not trying to like crush creative juices from anyone else, but I guarantee you, all right, almost anything that you ever think of has already been done. All right, and anything that you do think of is even remotely original is just someone else's idea, just slightly modified. Yeah. All of your original ideas are always just a modification of some other dude who came up with it before you, right? Yeah. So I'm like, dude, why should I just even bother being creative anymore? I'll just like watch other people and just do what they do, but better. Yeah, and the same thing applies. Like, oh, that reminds me of this like one anime. There was this like fight between like this one cook on like Food Wars, where it's like he basically copies the other dude's recipe, except he like makes minor improvements to always be like that one step ahead, and he always destroyed other dudes. I thought that was insane. I was like, dude, I'm basically that guy, except way less creepier. Yeah, same thing applies. Like when I studied music, like you find out that like all the masterpieces that you know, like Beethoven and like all those classical like big names. Yeah. I mean, they just copied all the time. Yeah. They copied everything, but I mean, they just did it in a way that was just better. Exactly. So, dude. That's innovation, dudes. That's literally innovation. All right. Some dude comes up with a new product that's new. It's revolutionary. It never takes off. Some other dude takes a look at that project. They're like, wait, they fucked this up. And then they just take their product, making a couple major improvements off of it, patent that shit, and make their millions, dude. Anyone who creates something actually genuinely original usually fails. Yeah, maybe they usually fail because they don't get enough eyes on it. Maybe. So by what I mean by that is like, let's say you have this original idea, but you don't really want to tell anyone because like
you know that this is your chance to make millions, so
Yeah.
you don't want to share it with anyone, or otherwise they steal it. So you just you push the idea kind of on your own, and then it gets out there and it fails, like you were talking about, and then, but only after you push it and it fails, then people look at it and they're like, hey, this kind of sucks. Why didn't you just do it like this instead?
This reminds me of the one SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob found this like disgusting wig and started wearing it, and everyone made fun of him, and then he like went into a coma or some shit, and then when he woke up, everyone was wearing that wig, and he was like, wait, I was doing this before everyone, and you made fun of me. And he was like, well, suck it. Does anybody remember that? Please tell me I'm not going crazy, dude. All right. It was like this super tall white wig. Almost looks like Marge's hair from like Family Guy. Not Family. Yeah, Family. No, it's The Simpsons. All right. Marge's hair except white. Dude, that episode from SpongeBob, that fucking blew my mind. I was like, oh. It was insane.
Maybe I saw it, but I don't remember that episode.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, dude.
SpongeBob is crazy.
Yeah, SpongeBob's is insane, dude. All right, I heard people were telling me that SpongeBob, if you watch that show, you actually get your you will lose IQ points if you actually watch that show. But I've learned so much shit off of SpongeBob, dude. All right, yeah. SpongeBob is the man.
He's the boy.
Hell yeah, dude. Wait, I have a question, dude. Maybe you know anything about this, but did Bubbleman actually get his name from Bubble Buddy from SpongeBob?
I think he's told me this story before in DM, so I'd have to look it up. But
that'd be crazy, though.
Like whenever you ask him, he'll say like it's from whatever you want it to be from, sort of thing. So
that's crazy. Anyways, I'm trying to think of other stuff to talk about. What's interesting in the OS right now? Any spicy drama?
There's always tournament drama, but I can't even think of any right now.
Wait, tournament drama? What kind of tournament drama?
You've never heard of tournament drama?
I mean, like, if I were to imagine, I would think of like players not like passing the staff team looks at the player list and they're like, oh, these guys are not cool, and then they like purge them.
Oh, I've never seen purging.
I forgot what that's called.
I don't know. Most of the time it's related to cheaters, but we don't condone cheaters in this podcast.
Yikes! So. Wait. Is there actually like discussion about like cheaters in tournaments and shit?
Yeah.
Wait. So I only play in like usually like high divisions, high ranked tournaments and stuff like that. Are there cheaters in there? What's the likelihood that I played against a cheater?
Let me check your Suiji match history. No. I won't. Oh, maybe I can pull it up.
Wait. I mean, I'll tell you something right now, dude. All right, we got fucked. But I thought that was just me being bad. You're telling me that there could be a way out?
Early? If you lost early, then probably not.
Fuck. We died in like quarterfinals or something like that. I don't know, dude.
Did you play NAT? You're in NAT, right?
Yeah, NAT.
Oh, are you excited? Are you gonna win?
Dude. Huh? Winning?
Yeah.
Okay. Since this is my stream, I'd say fuck yeah, I'd destroy everyone. But if we're being realistic, dude, all right, I think there are much better players. But I feel like I have a chance if I get absolutely lucky and they blunder. All right, then dude.
They blunder on Osu.
They make a miscalculation, over aim by 3 millimeters, miss.
Could you imagine Osu commentators? Oh, I can't believe the blunder.
The blunder.
Apraxia blunders.
How could he? Oh my goodness.
That reminds me. Oh man. So I think I was in a call with like Apraxia, and we were watching some OWC match. It was like this hidden reading map, and he was watching like, when there's like 8 players, but you tend to just watch one of them to watch the map.
Yeah.
So he was watching one of them, and then all of a sudden, like that player played a pattern, and Apraxia was like, "Wait, why did they like aim their cursor like that?" And then he was like, "Wait, I just misread the pattern by watching."
What?
Apraxia was like watching and he misread, and he didn't understand why the player played it correctly.
That's
so
actually
funny.
insane. Because normally when you're spectating someone, when you're watching someone else play, all right, it looks piss easy. You're just like, huh, I can do this, all right? And then when you play for yourself, that's when you realize that you're fucking stupid and then you die, right? That's normally how it goes, all right?
Yeah.
I speak from experience, but
Yeah, Apraxia's, dude, Apraxia's a god.
I can agree. Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, I miss Apraxia. Where is he?
I don't know, dude.
We should get him on next time.
I think, alright, so me, Monka2K, and AirU and Fancy Lad signed up for a tournament, but Apraxia was also supposed to join in, but apparently Apraxia was like an Omega lol, so like now he's gone. I don't know, is he like taking a break from tournaments right now, or is he just like caught up in way too many ones?
Maybe, yeah, maybe he's just trying to like not sign up for too many.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, dude. I was in a pickle, dude. I could potentially be in 6 tournaments right now, but then what's it called? Cobalt Bag Tournament completely ass with me, so now we're good.
Oh yeah, isn't that single elim?
Yep, single elimination.
Yep.
Yeah. I dropped out to
Save yourself from scheduling.
well, no, I died. I just forgot to play the pool.
Oh. Ooh, let's go.
I lost tiebreaker though, I think.
Oh,
So.
unlucky.
Monk the Don. I thought it was Monk Gaiatso or whatever.
I think
Monk
it's
the
the
Don.
same.
Yeah.
Wait, is it the same person?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Could
don't
be.
even know. I feel like
Wait, that's
whether
the
or
same
not
person? Huge.
whether or not I got that right or wrong. Okay, same person, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there wasn't a tiebreaker because it's CBT. There isn't a tiebreaker. I just died. So, yeah.
Monk the Dawn. Let's go.
Monk the Don. But yo, that reminds me. All right, some dude mentioned him in chat. All right, who the fuck is mrekk or whatever his name is? I forgot. Do you know anything about this guy? He's like number 4 in the world right now. I'm just like, what the hell? Where did he even come from?
Yep, he's very good at aim. Right?
I suppose. I don't know. I haven't seen any of his scores. I think he said like a 1K PvP play that was like top post of Osu game for a time. And I was like, oh, another 1K. And then I pieced out.
Yeah, he's really young, so it's like, fastest improving player since Rohulk and Vaxei.
Holy shit, dude.
But yeah, he also plays other stuff. Yeah. He
Interesting.
plays other stuff too.
Interesting. All right. So here's the thing. All right, because I've seen a lot of people talking about this dude. All right. I saw this entire like drama thing going down on Twitter about like his voice. How like Pundis tweeted out was like, oh, I was the first to hear his voice. Oh my God, Poggers. All right, where's my cash? Where's my prize? And then everyone was clowning on what?
Ed, can we not talk about that?
Wait, I've never heard his voice, dude. I don't know. Have you heard his voice?
No.
Okay.
Just don't want to bring attention to that.
Okay. I don't know, man. All right. I thought it was kind of weird, dude. I was making fun of people. But anyways, all right.
Yeah,
I
it's all
just
good.
don't really know much about this mrekk, dude. So when I see everyone talking about it, I'm just like, should I try to put in the effort to figure out who this dude is? Because I'm just afraid, because like most like top players that come like that pop up are usually like around like the same skill set. They do the same exact thing, and there's like, oh, they might be able to improve like much faster than everyone else. But like then there's always like the whole like skepticism about like cheaters and stuff. You don't know if he's actually legit. All right, people are always saying like, oh, cheats are like getting better and better, dude, nowadays. All right, you gotta have like a trained eye with all these huge programs .exes and to be able to figure this shit out. And I'm just like, bro, I just want to play the fucking game, dude. So like when everyone's like, yo, dude, what do you think of this player? And I'm just like, I don't fucking know who this guy is. How the fuck is he ranked 4? What? I've never seen him as the top scorer of any leaderboard, dude. When you, dude, this is how I know your name. All right, if I see you as the #1 play of any map that I see, I take note of it. All right, this is why I know Andros' name now. All right, this is why I know Umbre's name now, because they're always at the top of the leaderboard and they usually always snipe me. All right, and it pisses me the fuck off. So, but that's how I get to know them. Now Andros is VIP in my chat. Super awesome guy. All right.
Oh,
hell yeah, dude.
Let's go. Yeah, I think being able to set like scores that really stand out is a lot more valuable as far as like building a name as a player goes. Because like you could climb the rankings, and I mean this is not even just talking about mrekk, because I know he can do other stuff, but just in general, like you can climb the rankings. And like that's cool and all, but there's a difference between getting a high rank and building a name for yourself.
True. Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because like you could be very high in the rankings, but if no one has actually heard of you and you're high on the rankings,
Then no one gives a shit.
people,
Except for like
yeah,
the plebs.
people will probably just assume that you abused some sort of system to get to where you are, and most of the time that's kind of true. And it might not just be like an Osu thing, because I mean, I don't know, there are systems that can be abused in like anything.
Yeah. I guess, alright, so here's the thing. I want to say that, alright? And I kind of imply that, but it's super hard for me to actually like stand by that because I always have this like thing in the back of my mind where I'm just like, oh dude, I'm just saying that because they're better, or like I'm just not even good enough. How can I even say stuff like that? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it's kind of true, even if you're nowhere near as good as them, like you can just like look at the system and be like, I mean, there's a difference between like, frick, I was gonna use Badu as an example, but he's also pretty high rank. But like, let's assume Badu is ranked like 400, and like you see those like clips or whatever, like you see his tournament consistency, and like you know him as a player. He's not high on the rankings. I mean, if he was ranked 400, but he's not high on the rankings.
Right.
But you still like know his name, and so that's basically what I mean. Or wow, now I'm trying to think of someone who's like high up on the rankings that I don't know the name of, but obviously I don't know their name. So. But like,
I don't know, dude.
who's in the top 10?
There's still dudes in like the top 50 that I don't even know who they are, dude. All right,
Yeah,
I mean,
but,
I
like,
can pull
any
it
of
up right
them-
now, and I'll just be
yeah.
like, "Yo, dude, who is this guy? Hold on, you want to try doing this right now?"
Okay, yeah, go.
All right.
But I actually was looking at their names a while back, their rankings.
All right, if I was looking at the top ranks right now, who the fuck is Obito? Fucking rank 14, Hong Kong. Obito?
In player, I think. Chances are, if you don't really know them and they're high rank, they're an aim player. I think that's what I've realized.
Raleigh Dia from Germany.
Oh, yep, aim player. Farmer, I think. But I don't know what else they can play.
Australia.
Yep, also farmer. Dude, look at his top plays. Look at his top plays.
What the fuck? What is
Look at his
this?
top plays. It's so good.
No! He has B's in his top ranks. No! No! Okay, goodbye. Alright, we're dropping the subject. This subject sucks dick, dude. Oh my god.
Like, it's nothing against those players that are actually able to set those scores.
Hell
So, I mean,
yeah, I can't do it.
this kind of sounds kind of three-head, but like only 50 players can be in the top 50.
That's
so
true.
like even if you're abusing the system to get there, like if 100 people were trying to abuse the system to get there, only 50 people can actually make it there.
Dude, there are thousands trying to abuse that fucking system. I'm just sitting here like, where'd y'all come from? And now I'm ranked 58. What happened to my top 50? I used to be number 30, bro. What happened?
Yeah, but then like you have to give respect to like players like Ryuk, who like go out of their way, like I will be higher ranked than these players, setting way better scores and way more unique scores, and
This
he
is
really
why
does
I
it.
fucking love him, dude. All right,
Yeah.
that sounds fucking gay, but dude, Ryan is the fucking man. This guy goes out of his way to, dare I say it, he sets unique scores.
Oh,
And I want that. I want unique scores, bro. But the only problem is every time I set a unique score, they get
Fiery
fucking
does it too?
sniped, and I fucking hate it. Ah!
Oh yeah, did you look at the Konami Cup player list? I guess you didn't follow the draft. No, it's okay if you didn't. But
Well, I was with Fire. Like Fire kind of told me that since he had like first pick, he told me, all right, dude, I'm picking you. Let's come up with ideas. So
BTMC.
that's cool.
Hi.
There was a player ranked 20 that was in the draft, and so how the Konami Cup draft worked is like there were like 500 people who signed up, and then the first draft pulls out 128 players, and then there's like 4 divisions total. So like even though I was like a Division 1 captain, I was able to pick someone who's like ranked 6,000 because like you have access to all the players.
right.
And then like whoever doesn't get picked, then they get moved to the next division. And there was a player ranked like 20 that was signed up, and he didn't get picked for the first division, but it's like kind of okay because he's just like, I don't know, just plays farm maps. I think he's trying to get into tournaments, but basically he didn't get picked for Division 1, and then we were like, wow, I wonder if anyone's gonna pick him for Division 2, and then no one picked him for Division 2 either. He's ranked 20. He's ranked 19 now.
No, that's a fucking nightmare. That is a literal public nightmare. Dude, it's already bad being like the last pick for like the dodgeball team, alright? But being like one of the last pick for the public tournament, no.
But I don't know. I believe in him because like he signed up for quite a lot of tournaments. I think like I've seen him in like the registration list or player list. So I mean, because there were players like Vaxe.
Yeah.
Vaxe was like a DT sort of one trick basically. He didn't have tournament consistency. Like he was like really high rank in 2016, but he wasn't really considered for OWC in 2016.
Right.
Like his skill cap was really high, but he had like almost nothing else.
Right.
But he just kept working on his consistency, and he was motivated to broaden his skill set, the Vaxe, and then he ended up doing it, like really.
The bacon boy himself. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. So I mean, like yeah, Lifeline has this like really high skill cap, so I think if he works on it, then I don't know who's getting the last laugh.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Well, everyone has to start from somewhere, dude. I mean, when I was trying to start out with tournaments, I was fucking ass. Absolute cheeks, dude. Alright, I could only play no mod. I was still a hard rock player, and I still couldn't even play hard rock in tournaments, dude. I got my ass completely handed to me, dude. You always gotta start from somewhere, dude. Alright? I mean... Maybe this person that you're referring to, I still have no idea who you're talking about. All right, maybe this person that you're referring to has finally been enlightened that the ranking system means. Yeah, exactly. All right, the ranking means nothing. Tournament is, if you want clout, you go tournaments. All right, if you want people who actually, all right, if all you care about is popularity and just any random person to suck your dick, then sure. All right, fine. All right, climb the ranks, have fun, dude. But if you want people who actually have a brain to actually like show respect to you, dude, tournaments are the way to go. Right. Yeah. 100%.
And I was almost about to mention earlier, like people who perform well in tournaments, I take highly than people who get to a high rank in solo.
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of true. I might be biased just because I'm part of the tournament community and I've been there for so long.
Same. Not really.
Oh. Wait, Jensen is in my chat. C9 Jensen?
Yo, let's
like
go.
No,
what up,
it's
Jensen?
just Jensen. Jensen knows me.
Jensen's super wholesome. I love Jensen.
Yeah, Jensen's a hero.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Forest Guy mentions the beat map spotlights, the new spotlights. Did you hear about that?
Oh, that has something to do with like time shift lobbies and lazer.
Yep. So it's basically, you can kind of think about it like how do I word this? It's like a map pool. Every weekend, a multiplayer lobby opens up on Lazer, and you basically wait. You know how Spotlights works?
I think there's like a team of people who pick out like cool maps, and they're like, "Yo, check this out."
Yeah. So how it works is that there's a entirely separate ranking. Like if you look at go to the OSU website. And then under perform, like at the top where you go to the rankings, the second one says spotlights. If you click on that, it basically creates a unique leaderboard of just those spotlight maps.
What?
This has been a thing for like actually years, but they're revamping it.
No way. You're joking. I never knew this was here. No.
I think it's probably going to gain a lot more traction now because they're reworking it. So it's going to be on Lazer, and so it's going to be in seasons. So how it works is anyone can participate, and you get a rank, like you get placed in a division like bronze, silver, like iron, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and then the highest rank is called Rhythm Incarnate, or RI for short. It's like you transcend rhythm.
That sounds fucking awesome.
So the first lobby, the season started. So but the lobby opens on Friday, every Friday to Sunday. There's a news post if you go to the main page of OSU. But basically, there are 4 different map pools, and then over the course of the so the season is 10 weeks long, and there are 4 map pools in total, or they're called playlists officially, but like list of maps. And so for each playlist, you like when the lobby opens up for that playlist, you just go in. You have infinite retries, and you basically just try to set the best score you can within like Friday to Sunday, and then your scores get compared to like everyone else who participated, and you get placed in a rank. Like you get given a rank, and for the duration of I think it's either like it used to be permanent, but I think they're changing it to just for the duration of the season. You get a profile badge for your rank, and if you place like at the very top, then you get to keep it. I think that's what they're doing.
That sounds awesome.
So yeah, Friday through Sunday you'll be able to play, and the map pool is released already for the first week.
Bros, we're gonna have to check this out, dude. This sounds fucking awesome, dude. All right, gives us an excuse to actually pop open laser. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of the staff's plan as well, is that it gives
this is their
people...
way of forcing people to actually install and play laser and actually check out what they're doing, dudes.
Yeah, it does give quite a bit of motivation for people to
it's
try
a marketing
laser and
strat.
give feedback. Yeah. There's still a lot of backlash regarding dropping Sliderends. Like dropping Sliderends in like normally, right?
Yeah.
It's just like -1 combo.
Yeah.
But on laser it breaks your combo.
Oh, didn't Pepe say like, oh shit? It was like, we're just experimenting things. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, he said we're experimenting and we're open to discussion, and then I think there was too much flame in the discussion thread, so then Pepe just locked it. So then there was no discussion.
Interesting.
So that was cool, but
yeah, that sounds awesome.
Honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal as a lot of people mention, like the whole Sliderend dropping thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I've noticed a lot of people like play very lazily when it comes to like cursor movement.
Yep.
And I do think that it is a skill expression to be able, like it's an expression of skill to be able to hit Sliderends.
Yep.
And I think that increasing the skill cap of certain maps is like with stuff like this is perfectly fine. The only thing, like there's like some Aspire sliders where it's like just instant, like you click on it and then the slider just happens instantly and you're forced to drop the Sliderend. I think they should probably rework the slider leniency to be based on like how fast the slider is. Like at a certain point of like slider speed, you don't really have to go to the end. I think that would be the best workaround, because like infinite BPM sliders, that would probably be the best solution. Like there's the side of like slider ends shouldn't break combo, or slider ends should break combo, but then you could just like kind of, I don't know, like make a third option. Like slider ends, well, maybe not a third option, but like slider ends break your combo, yes, but they're also now easier to hit in like very fast sliders. I think that would probably be the best solution.
I mean, I feel like people are just up in arms because they realize that this change, alright? I mean, anyone with a brain would realize that if they were to implement this change, it would make almost a lot of current beat maps basically unplayable and borderline impossible to play.
That's a popular argument, and I think it's kind of blown out of proportion.
Yeah, I think so too. Simple solution, just don't apply the change to old maps.
Well, I think it's the same thing with like a lot of people had backlash with Score v2, saying that like it'll make some maps impossible to hack.
Yep.
But I think it's just another like sort of skill expression, being able to, not mess up accuracy even when tapping sliders. Like people say like, oh, it'll make slow sections so much harder, like it'll make easy diff so much harder for new players compared to how we had it. And I think the thing is that like, I mean, if you're messing up accuracy, it shouldn't really matter if the object is a slider. Like, if you're hacking properly, you can get a 300. Like, it's fine.
You're talking about Score V1, right? Not the
Yeah,
Sliderend
right
drop?
now I'm talking about Score V1 versus Score V2 because people had similar arguments with like, oh, it breaks current maps and like, oh, this is not like how we intended. Like a lot of mappers had backlash. Like, we didn't create certain sections of our maps with this in mind. Like, now you're enforcing this new thing that like now
and
you
I
have
agree
to actually
with that, to be honest. Like what I'm arguing for is if they do implement a change like this, then allow that change to be applied from now on, not since the beginning of time.
Well,
you know?
I think even if they apply it to all maps, like what's really gonna happen? I think only like the very extreme sorts of maps will break, and it just depends on the slider velocity. And as I said, I think
so you're fine with. So are you saying that you're fine with a couple of maps basically like becoming like death for the sake of having the majority of other maps now have a new sort of expression of difficulty?
I think that those sort of maps that people think will just kind of die, they don't realize that like we can change things even more. And like what I was saying earlier is that for those maps that have such fast sliders that are basically impossible, why don't you just also change slider leniency with like how far you need to go to get the slider tick? Because like okay, let's say a slider is like this like long and it's also like super fast. Like it's like this is the start and you're supposed to click this, but then as soon as you click it, it's already instantly over. So then why don't you make it so that like you only need to reach your cursor to like, I don't know, like here. Like normally you have to reach all the way here, but if the slider's that fast, why don't you just make the leniency?
But here's the problem, dude. When you apply that sort of like variable slider leniency on a per object basis,
it's not really per object. It's like a mechanical feature where if the slider, like as a slider increases in speed, the leniency goes down. Like if a slider is super slow, then like you have to go all the way to the end. But if a slider is super fast, you don't really have to go all the way to the end.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, like I think that would be fine.
Yeah,
And
I think that'd be cool, but still, like, it's debatable. Like, I feel like mappers would have a much better like opinion on this sort of stuff because they're the ones actually like creating the stuff. Me as a player, I kind of just had to like deal with, because when I first had to deal with varying slider velocities in a map, that changes me as a player. Like, I have this sort of expectations of, oh, well, the game is telling me to always follow them through all the way, right? But sometimes as a player, when I'm like trying to sight read a map, and I basically have this like sort of like implication that every single map should be at least like possible to sight read, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm seeing some of these maps with like extreme slider velocity changes. I'm just like, all right, dude, if I want to be able to play this, I have to cheese it in some sort of way during a sight read at the very least, right? So like, I'm making compromises as a player. So now when you're adding all this other bullshit, I'm just like, all right, so now I already had to deal with like variable slider velocities. Now you're telling me I have to deal with variable slider leniencies, and then like all this other shit. I'm just like, bro.
Well, you wouldn't really notice it as a player. It would just be like certain sliders that are like super like impossibly fast will just be easier.
Okay.
Like as a game mechanic, like I don't think anyone would complain. It doesn't break like super fast sliders if we make this change, because super fast sliders will get nerfed, or like I guess buffed, like easier to hit,
I suppose.
So
very interesting.
So I think, I don't know, if anyone wants to propose that change, I mean I've thought about like discussing that with like Loctav myself, because he is pretty active in the like official USU server, but I don't know. It's like kind of it feels so hard to get your thoughts across at times. Like to propose a new idea when developers are kind of set on it being this way for now, sort of thing. And you're just like, well, like you can propose the best idea in the world, but it's just like, well, whatever.
You can, I kind of I can kind of understand it from the other perspective. Because, like, I remember there were things with our Discord server where, like, people would, like, come in and they're like, yo, dude, you should change this and this and this and this and this, right? And then, like, oh, if you just, like, open your DMs and let me talk to you, then, like, we can like, sort something out. And I'm just like, For me as the person on the receiving end, I'm just like, all right, I don't know who this person is. All right, I'm not sure if he's just gonna waste my time. I'm not sure if he like, I appreciate his concern and shit, but like, bro, all right, I already have like a sort of vision and stuff. All right, this random dude is coming in, about to like spew his fucking brains out, and I'm just like, who the fuck is this guy? Can I really is there even any point in like trying to listen to this dude, and etc etc etc? And you can say, oh, everyone's opinion must matter. I'm sorry, dude. If you think I'm gonna listen to 10,000 people's opinions, you can get the fuck out, dude. All right, bro. All right, dude. I would, if I had all the time in the world, holy fucking shit, I welcome it, dude. I would love to read it. All right, I would love to listen. But dudes, I'm not gonna listen to all that shit for so fucking long, dude. All right, I have a fucking brain. All right, and that brain eventually dies after a certain amount of time, at a set time during the day. All right, dude. All right. Some people are dedicated. I appreciate it. All right, I'm sure Peppy appreciates it too. But like, I'm not saying what Peppy's doing is right. All right, I just understand it, dude. All right.
Someone in my chat said the current test Peppy is running. Actually, is this true? So there's a test now where like you don't even need to do Sliderends at all, and it doesn't contribute to anything.
Yikes!
Is that true?
Big yikes!
No,
all
it's just as a test. It's just like a
yeah, I have no.
I mean,
clue.
it's in development.
I haven't been touching with. I haven't touched laser, dude.
Wait, Yoshi, is that true? Is that live now on laser? Oh.
All right, so here's the deal. I've been holding in like my bladder for like the past like 10 minutes. I'm about to piss myself. I will be right back. We can do like viewer questions later when I get back. All right.
Okay.
Epic, bro.
Sounds good. Well, hey, for now, if you have any like quick questions or just questions or topics to bring up, I'll answer. Quick questions. What is this? Remove slider tail circle judgment requirements. Oh, 5 hours ago. Oh, interesting. Okay. Where am I from? I don't know. Where did I get the duck? I got it online. It's from this brand, I guess. There's a YouTube channel named, come on camera, you can do it, named Kurzgesagt, and it's their little mascot. Oh, come on. You can do it. I'll just freaking type it. If you're interested. Yeah, they're German. They do science videos, basically. Biggest German channel. Oh, really? Yeah. Good channel. So I got their hoodie. It's in my closet, but I asked for it for my birthday, and my sister was like, okay, I'll get it for you. But then she also got me this ducky as a gift that I didn't ask for. So this was the real like surprise gift. And then I also got the thingy. Where's his heart rate monitor? He died. Wait, Ed, wait.
What up?
I was trying to... I was just like, oh, Ed died. And then right when I said that, you came back.
I was slightly listening in on the conversation because I was wearing my headphones as I was pissing. So,
oh, let's go.
I don't know. I was kind of like off on my own tangent. You know, bathroom thoughts.
Oh, yeah. You know,
yeah,
I know how it is.
It's pretty awesome. Anyways, all right. So, bros. All right. So, wait. Do you want to like move into like viewer questions and stuff now?
Yeah.
All right. Sounds
We can
good.
just be like casual. Casual. AMA.
Hell yeah,
Let's
dude.
go.
Yo, bros. You guys have any awesome questions for us? Someone mentioned stream speed improvement.
Stream speed improvement. Wait for Ryuk's video. Pressure him to finish it.
Wait. He's making a video on it?
Mm-hmm.
No, this is terrible.
He's like, oh, 100% success rate. Everyone who watches this video will improve their speed. So just pressure him. Well, don't pressure him, but like make sure he finishes the video.
No, this is bad. No,
Why?
because I've wanted to do stuff like this, and now he's gonna do it before me. I can't let this happen, dude. Bros, if you guys ever want me to ever do something, start doing it yourself, and then I realize what I'm missing out on, and then boom, that's when I start doing it. What would you do? What would you both recommend for a 200k player who is starting DT and wants to improve in speed in general? Well, you could also wait for the video.
Don't say it. Don't say play more. Improve stream aim. I have that. Frick. By the time this video is on, okay, so I guess like in the next few hours, my like Q&A will be on YouTube. I answered like how to watch a replay to improve streaming.
Analytical skills, very interesting. All right.
What makes a beat map good? Whatever you want. Player preference.
Bro, every single one of these topics, you could dive super deep into it. All right, that gets into the theory of human opinions, dude. And this is when you realize that some people, all right, it's great that everyone has an opinion. It's great that everyone has an input, but
wait, actually, I'm gonna
some
make a
people's
Google
inputs
form.
are fucking.
I'm making a Google form.
All right.
Submit your question there. If you don't get it today, make a Q&A series, Ed. Answer the questions.
Most
fine,
of
I'll
them
do
can
it.
be answered in 2 words.
Okay, that's fine. Then do 100 in one video. I think that'd be fun. OC Q&A.
It's supposed to go far with the mouse, dude. I'm sorry, dude. This is the hard truth that most people have to realize if you're a mouse player, dude. You are capped as a mouse player. You will not be able to go higher than rank 1. That's just it, dude. All right, it's the highest rank you can get, dude. This is all because you have a mouse, dude. If you had a tablet, it might be different, dude. All right, if you saw recently on Osu Game, all right, whitecat was able to achieve rank 0. All right, that was insane. I don't think that's possible with the mouse, though. Sorry, bro.
Okay, can I link in your chat?
Yeah, sure. Wait, is this just for people to like post like comments in there
Yeah, just questions.
on the spreadsheet?
No, a Google form.
Holy fuck, dude.
Okay, go.
Look at this man going corporate.
No, it's just easier because like you pick on one question to answer, and then by the time you're done with it, you missed 100 other questions.
Yeah.
I always feel really bad about that. Like I want to get to everyone in chat. I just feel bad. So
Yeah, but then like people who like are posting questions while you're like talking and stuff, like
that too. There's like, oh, something
and
about
then like yeah, and I don't know, dude.
like like how do I word this? Like posting message theory, like message post timing. There's like theory behind it.
Oh, yeah,
like
dude.
you have to time your message with like let's say you're playing a map and I'm trying to get your attention.
Yeah.
I have to wait until like you like finish the map
Yeah.
or like quit out or something.
Yeah.
But then sometimes because you have to account for a delay as well, stream delay.
Yeah.
So sometimes like you quit out of the map when I don't expect it, and then by the time I've sent my message, you've done your glance.
I
at
know
chat
all
and-
about it, dude, because I can eyeball the chat out of the corner of my eye when I'm playing. When I'm playing a map, chat is dead. Fucking dead. And then when I finally finish, it just erupts with comments. I know exactly what you dudes are up to. I know it.
But
It's
it's
smart.
the way. It is the way.
So wait, how's this form thing actually work? Are you just going to read out the questions?
Yeah. Oh, I like
Sounds
this one. Ham and cheese sandwich or peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Ham and cheese? If
Actually,
it's not
I've never
turkey,
really
then
had
I'm
ham.
fine. Then sure, yeah, ham and
Yeah.
cheese.
Turkey and cheese is probably better.
I
Peanut
hate
butter and
turkey.
jelly?
Turkey
Oh,
just tastes weird.
You know, when I was in middle school and high school, my mom would make peanut butter and Nutella sandwiches for lunch. It's actually really good.
I can't stand
Have you guys
Nutella.
ever had?
Dude, I have
Really?
an entire jar of Nutella just like sitting right there, dude. All right, and
Can I
I just
have it?
like, sure. I mean, it's like half eaten.
Wait, can you show it on stream? So just like bring the jar, Nutella. Oh, let's go.
It's not even like half eaten, bro. I saw this at Walmart. And I'm like, I love Nutella, and then I ate like 3 like spoonfuls of it, and I was like, wait a second, there's so much sugar in this. That's when I stopped eating it. My mom yells at me. She's like, why the fuck are you like trying to count sugar molecules and shit? You're young. Just eat sugar. And I'm just like, no.
Yeah, I mean it's good to get good habits for eating stuff like that.
Yeah.
BeasttrollMC streamer play Big Black plsease.
Next.
Someone asked how I got my username. I answered it in the first podcast. The previous podcasts are all on my YouTube channel, which is in my stream panels. Or youtube.com/c/digitalhypno.
It's pretty awesome, dude.
Ed, who's your favorite mapper?
My favorite mapper? Is that even a question, dude? Professional box.
Oh.
Hell yeah, dude. I love Probox, dude. I remember when people were shitting on his map. When his fucking Feeling Sky came out, people were like, this map is fucking impossible. I was like,
I
nope,
remember that.
I will fucking FC it eventually. Someday. We're still working on it. I love Probox. Probox is awesome, dude.
Okay, someone asked, do you think Scorby 2 should become standard?
No.
Well, what? Why not?
Scoring wise, I think it'd be pretty cool, but like, I don't know. Here's the thing, all right, with Score V2, it's the same arguments as before, all right? Some people rely on like slider leniency in order for certain patterns to play, and I feel like if mappers intend that sort of way, then like forcing this thing universally would be a sticky situation. I think going forward, all right, once mappers realize that this stuff is actually going to be taken into account, sure, all right, why not, all right? But as for like, I guess it's the implementation is the main thing that I'm worried about, not necessarily the actual scoring system itself, because the scoring system I think is awesome, all right? I think the 1 million score cap is fucking amazing, all right? But when it comes to like the other stuff, it's like, yeah, I'm fine with the modifications. It's just like when you try to force that stuff on the old stuff, I'm just like, ugh. Anyways.
Well, I don't know. I think if players are relying on like a leniency in game mechanic, like they're I almost see it as like abusing a game mechanic. Like if you abuse sliders so that like you don't care about hitting them accurately and because you still go to 300, I think if you are not hitting in the 300 range, like you shouldn't get a 300. Like why should you?
I agree, but what if that's not a problem with the player but a problem with the music itself?
What do you mean?
What if the song is mistimed and like they use a slider purposefully at that mistimed section because they know like as a player who's playing to the rhythm, they're going to like, you know.
Wait, you said the slider is mistimed, or like the song is weird?
is like mistimed, as in like, you know, like when people do IRL like drum performances, they turn that shit into like music, right? That shit is not since it's not to like an actual cold cut electronic metronome, all right? Shit's changing all the fucking time, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And like during those like weird changes, mappers will literally specifically put sliders because it's like, yeah.
Oh, I kind of get that, but if the map is timed correctly, you can still just be tapping to the music. What does abusing sliders look like? Oh no, we're not abusing the sliders. No, what?
No, that's terrible.
Oh,
that's absolutely terrible. Sliders are amazing. Protect them.
Capital D : moment. There's a difference between relying on slider leniency and taking advantage of it. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I think slider leniency has its place.
First map you FC'd? The tutorial.
I can't remember.
Dang.
Damn.
Oh, what do you think about whitecat? Are we living in the new cookiezi era?
Whitecat doesn't have the history as cookiezi.
Yeah, I don't think he hasn't been there for long enough. Like cookiezi legacy lasted over like not even 7, like 11 years.
Here's the thing, right? All right. If whitecat wants to overtake cookiezi as like in terms of fame, he can't do it as just a player. He needs to have a better story, right? Yeah. Everyone knows of the story of cookiezi, the man who is here since the very fucking beginning, who has been the undisputed #1 player. All right, so like whitecat has is the undisputed #1 player. All right, that's pretty solid right now, but like, what's his story? He got unbanned. Exactly. He climbed the ranks. That's it.
I mean, cookiezi also did that, but there's a little different.
Yeah,
it's a little different.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to make the same argument, like, okay, if he wants to do that, he now needs to hold #1 for like what, 7 to 8 years, take multiple breaks, lose through the ranks, and then climb back multiple times, etc, etc. I think if he wants to overtake Cookiezi's story, he needs to bring more of his personality into the mix. That was the one thing that Shige refused to do. He always kept his personal life separate from his online life, right? Yeah. So if whitecat, yeah, I respect it too. If you want to do that, completely fine. But if you want to overtake his legacy, if you really want to prove yourself as like superior than that, then I feel like that's one of the best ways you can really go about doing it. Have an actual genuine personality as the #1 player who actually interacts and talks with the community.
Whitecat is just Cookiezi's left hand. Could you imagine?
That's terrible.
That's so funny. You know his hand like is like this. Like,
Yeah.
You know it's just Whitecat. Imagine Whitecat does face reveal and it's just looks like this.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, your max was popping.
Okay. So you know streams that have like corners, like
Yes.
So someone asked, are you supposed to bounce off the corners or like snap or like what?
You're
How do you
supposed to
aim
hold
them?
constant velocity, but okay, so like halting your movement instantaneously and then moving it at a certain speed instantaneously is physically impossible, right?
Yeah,
So
it's
you're
really
going
hard.
to have to slow down and speed up. It's just you're going to have to do that within the manner of the spacing to make sure you don't break.
Yeah, because like you could try like pausing to change your direction, but then your cursor will end up being behind.
So you're going to have to accelerate, and then if you accelerate too fast, if you accelerate for too long, then you're going to over aim. It's a very common problem, right?
Like if the stream goes like this and then like right here is a little corner, if you like pause your cursor to go, so you kind of have to go like this. It takes practice and it takes like you watching your own cursor, like you try hitting the stream and then watch your replay to see what you did wrong. I think is the best way to improve
Yeah, exactly.
streaming. Ed, what's your opinion on TikTok getting shut down? Did that happen? I don't even know.
There's rumor. Okay, so TikTok got shut down in India because of, well, there's many different reasons, but one of the major reasons that's being tossed around right now is because of the political like beef going on with border problems between India and China. But because of that ban, there's now discussions being thrown around in other countries saying, oh, India banned TikTok. All right, now like since they were the first to do it, it's time to trigger the domino effect. So now the United States is considering it for national security reasons. Other countries are considering it. There's also the whole back and forth about like TikTok saying, oh, the CEO is American, all right, they have American interests, blah 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 blah. But there's the argument of like Chinese spyware and shit. There's this one dude who's like all about like privacy and security and stuff. He's like, oh, TikTok really is spyware because it has like this fucking shit that's being alleged in it or whatever, blah 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 blah. Well, my opinions, I think it's sad because I think we need more platforms with algorithms that can actually genuinely push content to people. All right, I feel like TikTok is basically Vine but better, and I feel like that, well, the user base is kind of weird, all right, it's just not exactly for me, but as a platform, as an opportunity, I feel like it's amazing. But and if that actually gets shut down and lost in the United States, I feel like that's wasted potential.
I see. I kind of get that.
As a creator going forward, if you do not have a TikTok, I guarantee it, dude. All right, TikTok, if it didn't have all this drama associated with it, with like the Chinese government and shit, moving forward, TikTok would have been the future, the platform of the future. That if you did not have a platform on TikTok, you would literally become irrelevant.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. I never really thought about it that way, but I've also heard that it's like really easy to blow up on TikTok. Apparently. Okay, so these are all allegations, all right? These are all like theories and stuff, but I've heard that TikTok purposely pushes out your first TikTok, your first like video on TikTok in order to get you like hooked. So it makes it go viral, and then they leave you hanging to like chase that sort of high. So there are allegations about that sort of stuff floating around. That's interesting.
So there's a lot of really sketchy things going around TikTok, but as a social media influencer, if you really want to label me as one of those dudes, all right, it's a really tough decision for me to go, because I don't really want to be on TikTok just for the sake of being on TikTok, just to follow it, because I see other influencers doing that shit. I've seen ninjas TikToks. I'm just like, bro, dude, you're so old. Why are you being on the platform with fucking 9-year-olds? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, all right, dude. And then I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, do I want to chase this path in the future, dude? If it really becomes what it's looking to become, dude, I'm going to be forced to be on it, dude. All right, I'm already falling behind on Instagram, dude. All right, Instagram is huge. If you don't have an Instagram, dude, what the fuck are you doing? I'm saying to that to myself every single fucking day, I have an Instagram, I just don't really promote it, and I don't really use it because I don't know how to use Instagram, right? But like TikTok is also becoming one of those platforms where it's much more powerful because of its algorithm, because you can be pushed out to so many different places, right? So many people, so many eyes. Eyes are everything, dude. If people watch you, you have power, all right? And as a social media, like when you're on the internet, all right, you need as many eyes as possible if you want to survive. It's brutal on here, dude. I don't blame Remco for leaving, dude. It's brutal.
Someone asked me how I got into Osu. Did I answer that in the first podcast? Basically, it was I discovered it through League of Legends streams, and then eventually I was like, wow, I want to try this, because like chat would blow up every time like a League streamer played Osu, and eventually I was like, you know, this actually doesn't look that hard. I want to try this. So then I just downloaded it.
And then you dominated. Hell yeah, dude.
Well, arguably. Do you think we would be at 20k PP if we kept the 2015 farming meta? Well, to be fair, only one player is at 20k right now, and I think it's partly due to the abundance of maps that there are.
I mean, here's the thing, all right? When you say the 2015 farming meta, all right, you're talking about those types of maps, right? But those types of maps, all right, eventually people are going to get better. There are specific maps that were made around that era. As people make more maps that are similar to them, as people master them, all you have to do is just do them faster.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Well, what, you mean like find like faster songs and like make the same
Mappers
pattern?
are going to continue making maps. That's a continuous thing, all right? Unless there's a mapper boycott or some shit, all right, and people just stop creating content for the game. As long as content continues to be put out for the game, there will eventually be a map that are like, oh, this is doable. You know what I'm saying? Players are going to find that, and people are going to set their scores. You know, there's plenty of maps. Especially, I would argue that there were plenty of maps in 2015, even if they aren't ideally farmable. Like nowadays it's curated farm maps, right? People are going mappers are going out of their ways to make maps that are farmable, right? But there are certain patterns in old maps that are basically, you could argue, they're not exactly curated, but they resemble, like, they get the job done, you know? Now you just need players that are fast enough to do it. And when you have players like Ryuk who can basically play anything 270 or below, all right? If it's 270 or below, he can FC it. That's basically what I see. Maremy, if it's anything like, or whitecat, if it's anything 320 BPM or below, all right, he can probably FC it, right? Approach rate doesn't even matter to him because he can do AR11, right? It's like, when you think of maps in terms of like those types of statistics, not just like, oh, it's a map, it's scary, oh, it gives the PP, right? If you think of raw statistics, all right, 270 BPM is doable for a lot of players, all right? It's just other aspects such as high approach rate, overall difficulty that makes it hard to act, things like that makes it super hard. But when you have players that are starting to show themselves like, oh shit, ryuk 270 BPM man, anything that is 270 he can do it. Anything, all right? It doesn't matter the overall difficulty, all right? Approach rate kind of stretching it a little bit, but like, dude, this man is awesome, all right? ryuk, I'm not ryuk, whitecat, all right? Whitecat, people are absolutely mind blown with his aim, right? But the fact that he can read anything, literally anything, the maximum approach rate you will ever see in this game is AR11, and the fact that he can play shit like that and be able to play jumps of 310 and below, all right, or 310, 320.
And he can read others, like, that's not his only skill set.
Yeah, exactly. But the fact that he has that sort of potential unlocks so many maps for him to farm.
Like, I think there's this thing that like if all maps after 2015 were just like gone, like if you could only farm maps from 2015 and earlier, I think it would still be possible to get 20k. I don't know, but it would take higher skill cap because I mean there are just less maps in general. I don't know how many maps there are in 2015. All right, you'd have to do some serious fucking digging. All right. Yeah. But yeah. Anyways. Oh, this is actually a good question, Ed. Have you ever thought about quitting Osu? I thought about my future with Osu. All right, when everyone was freaking out about like, oh, the DMCA on Twitch, oh shit, what's going on, dude? And everyone's freaking out. I was like, I already came to terms with it, dude. I know that my entire career can disappear in like overnight, dude. All right, everyone has no idea where Dr. Disrespect is, but this is basically Dr. Disrespect literally shows that your entire fucking career can disappear overnight
unless you set up the precautions to do so. Dr. Disrespect still has a YouTube channel. He still has like a Twitter following. If he wanted to, he could still be in this space. I'm sure that Dr. Disrespect has fuck you money nowadays. He doesn't have to if he really doesn't want to. All right, he can just say, I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. He's a multi-millionaire, dude. He's literally, he can do whatever the fuck he wants, right? But for me, in my position, I had to come to terms as a fucking 16, 17-year-old kid. Okay, I'm going to pursue something and invest a lot of time into this that could potentially literally disappear unless I set up the precautions to do so. I'm still doing that. All right, I'm still setting up a lot of things to make sure that if Twitch dies, if my channel fucking gets Thanos out of oblivion, all right, I will still be able to survive. All right, thankfully I now have a sort of safety net, a sort of like that sort of shit, but we're still building stuff like that. I want to stay in Osu. I have fun with this game. Hot fucking take, dude. All right, Osu is fucking fun. All right, so I want to stick around here. I have no plans of quitting anytime soon, right? But the thing is, if I'm forced to quit the game in order to in order to actually like survive, I will. That's it.
Thing. But then I'm sure you would be able to move on to like sort of variety stuff.
I suppose so. We'll see. It really depends.
I mean, I don't know. Your community can live on. You can do more unique content outside of Osu.
So many people say that, but I feel like people are underestimating just how hard it is. I feel like if I were backed into that situation, I would definitely be able to come up with something, but right now I have no fucking clue because Osu really is the backbone, and if you were to remove it right now, I would suffer.
They have given 218 gift subs in the channel.
What is your favorite play on Osu ever? Ever?
Dubstep.
Peppy score?
Fuck. Wait, yeah, no. I don't know, dude. All right, I can't really think of a score right now.
I don't think Peppy played it. Did Peppy play it?
I don't know, man. I remember there was this time where everyone's scores were submitted under Peppy.
Oh. Shoot, my favorite is probably Toys FC on Mothership.
Oh yeah, he said that during a LAN, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Probably my favorite score, but I'm really bad at picking favorites. But if I had to pick one, probably that one.
Yeah, I have no clue, dude. I don't even. I don't really
know. Someone asked a question. CS7 plus? Question mark?
All right, so like apparently like they changed something, so now you can rank maps that are actually
that's
CS7
right. Yeah,
plus.
I saw that.
I encourage it. If anyone actually wants to play that shit, by all means, you now have the freedom to do so. You now have many more options. Fucking hell, dude. All right. Dude, if you think I'm gonna play CS7 shit, I don't want to, and I hope to God that the tournament meta doesn't shift towards that. Please don't force me to do this shit.
Oh my gosh. I mean, there is a CS 7.8 Hard Rock in Suji Grand Finals. Suji Grand Finals had... Wait, how far did you guys get? I don't remember.
I think it was quarterfinals.
Oh, okay.
So we dropped out during quarterfinals. Yeah. It kind of sucked. What's next?
Let's see. Oh, for Ed, due date for destroying whitecat?
A due date. All right, so here's the thing. All right, when I look at top players nowadays, all right, most of the top players that I am aware about, all right, I don't really see the things that they do as like impossible. I used to, all right.
Yeah.
Like when you're a newer player, especially, all right, you see top level gameplay, you're like, holy fucking shit! How they memorize the maps or some shit like that, right?
But yeah, like format on easy diffs is like. That used to be like the WTF sort of.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly. So like the thing is, even though I'm nowhere close to a skill level, I know like as a general sense, like, yo, this shit is doable. You know, I mean, like for me as a player, I'm nowhere near the skill, but I've definitely like I've shown like sort of potential in those categories because 300 BPM jumps, there's no way I can do it to whitecat's level of consistency currently. But I can do at least a couple of them, so I know
you can at least doable. See that it's humanly possible.
Yeah, it's humanly possible. That's all that really matters. As long as it's humanly possible, I'll find a way to do it. I'd say it'll take at least 2 years. Give me 2 years, all right? And I think I might be able to do it. Now, the only problem, I think the biggest issue that I'm going to have is keeping up with him, all right? Because even though I'm improving, I'm making huge strides in DT right now, dude. Even though I'm improving right now, the biggest problem that's going to be for me is that whitecat is also constantly improving right now, all right? Whitecat is constantly setting better and better plays. He's always pushing himself, all right? If he continues to do that, fuck, I'm going to have to chase his ass down. And that's going to be a pain in the fucking butthole. But I will destroy him. Eventually, he's gonna get bored, dude.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I think I remember during the Ask FM days, like someone asked Rafis if he would ever quit. And I think he said like, I mean, eventually there will surely come a day where I don't really play anymore. But I mean, that's really all you can leave it at.
Yeah. I mean, objectively speaking, all right, this dude is still pretty fucking young, all right? He's probably like still with his parents, and his parents are going to be like, bro, go to university, all right, study and shit. And that's going to be my time to strike, dude. I have one blessing, all right, that puts me at an advantage above everyone else, and that I can do whatever the fuck I want. So if I want to destroy this dude, all right, I have all the time in the world to do it.
Oh, let's go.
All right, I have that one advantage, dude. All right, while this dude is sitting here in class, I will be sitting at home training the way of the earth. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens.
The way of the Osu gods. Someone should I be reading names? Actually, if you don't leave it anonymous, I'm gonna read your name when I read the question. So
yeah, good shit.
Oh god, but I can't even read this. Zexi asked, any specific milestone to start playing hard rock?
Not really. If you want to play hard rock, just do it.
A lot of people say like, oh, you have to be at least ranked 10k or like 30k or like whatever, or like you have to have at least a 200 pp score, something like that. The thing with hard rock is that it's kind of weird to get into. So like there are 3 main factors, like difficulty settings, that increase when you play hard rock.
I was going to say
like
this exact same thing, dude.
Yeah.
Take the stage, dude.
Okay, so CS, circle size gets smaller, approach rate gets faster, and overall difficulty, or like accuracy hit window, accuracy gets harder basically. So those are the 3 things. And the thing is that like the scaling is not that good with getting into hard rock. So let's take AR7 for example. Approach rate 7, when you apply hard rock, it's already AR 9.8. Okay, so actually let's go to AR6. AR6, when you apply hard rock, it becomes 8.4, which is like under. Okay, how do I explain this in like very simple terms? Okay, so
Yo.
AR8.
Actually, no.
Okay.
I'll let you explain.
Oh, okay. So when a map is AR8 with double time, it when you add double time, it becomes AR 9.6. Wait, how do I explain this? So
Yo,
basically,
can I...
yeah, you can go.
All right, so what Digital
okay,
Hypno is trying to say is that if you slap hard rock on anything, it becomes impossibly fucking difficult unless you've put in some sort of precautionary skill in order to at least survive, all right? The thing with hard rock is that it's a bitch. If you slap hard rock on literally anything that's piss easy, it immediately makes it almost impossibly hard if you are not prepared, all right? Fucking, the biggest problem is HP, all right? HP is a bitch, all right? Well, actually, not so much nowadays, but like it used to be an absolute fucking bitch, and it still is. All right, it makes it extremely hard to even put into practice to even do it because you have to basically play with no fill at the start, right? But as long as you actually put into practice to do so, you will eventually get the hang of it. What Digital Hypno is trying to say is that when you apply hard rock, the multiplier makes any map that would be even remotely like easy suddenly so difficult because it increases the difficulty by such a huge margin. That's it.
I think like. The thing is that if you put hard rock on like a very, very, very easy map, it does almost nothing. But then, and it kind of stays that way through like once you get to like 3 stars, at a certain point, adding hard rock goes from like doing almost nothing to like making it a lot harder. And I think the problem is that there's no sort of middle ground for you to really train hard rock. That's why people say you have to sort of get your skill up in other ways before you start tackling hard rock on difficult maps.
I agree.
But basically with those 3 different difficulty settings, try to isolate each one. Like train small CS and then train high approach rate, and then train accuracy, but try to do them all individually. And then once you feel okay at all 3 of them individually, then you might be able to feel like, okay, I can probably get into actually training hard rock without feeling like I'm helpless. Like at a certain point, you'll be able to feel like that, but only if like all 3 of those skills of yours have reached a certain point. And it's just something you have to feel out.
Yeah, the feeling thing is a big part, all right? Because when you train every single thing individually, and even if you do somehow manage to master and absolutely lock down every single aspect of hard rock, right? When you put all 3 of them together, you're still going to get shit-faced. 100% shit-faced. Absolutely obliterated, dude. All right?
But there's a difference between like training with hard rock when you're absolutely helpless and training with hard rock when like you're struggling but you can still make, you know, strides to improve.
Precisely.
So like you have to reach a certain point and you have to realize the point, like you have to realize your own skill level in order to get into it yourself. Like try putting hard rock on a map and then try to figure out like which of those 3 skills is giving me the most trouble. You could say like HP also increases, but HP will only be a struggle if you're struggling with one of these 3.
Slap
if you're not
on no
struggling,
fail.
Yeah, or you could slap on no fail. Actually, that's what I used to do. I would just pick a map that like I kind of already know the rhythm of, and it's simple rhythm, and I also like the song, so I can stand grinding it. And I would just put on hard rock no fail and just try to memorize. It's okay to try memorizing patterns to get used to high AR, and then eventually you'll get more used to it.
Yep.
Let's see. Questions. It's hard to like look through. Oh wait, I can just go to sheet version, create spreadsheet of responses. Okay. Do you have any other mentions about hard rock? Like how did you get into hard rock?
Who, me?
First? Yep.
All right, so basically I was like, all right, dude, I'm a no mod player. I play nothing but no mod, all right? But eventually I'm going to have to start getting into mods. So what's the easiest mod to get into? Oh, shit. Well, hard rock is basically no mod, but just slightly harder. So let me just slap on hard rock for a little bit. I got destroyed. Absolutely obliterated. So I did the logical thing, which is what you were talking about, of training each individual aspect. I'm like, all right, dude, I've been practicing this stuff for a couple months, dude. All right, bro, it's time to finally reap my rewards and play hard rock. I played hard rock. I got absolutely destroyed for the second time. All right, so I was like, all right, bro, this shit ain't working. Let me just slap on hard rock and deal with it. So I slapped on hard rock, played nothing but hard rock for like 2 weeks straight, and then boom. All right, I was like, all right, dude, this ain't too bad.
Oh yeah, so you just basically nosedived into hard rock.
Yeah,
I think you talked about that in a previous episode.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, okay, so Dogemaster_420 asked, how to stop PP farming? I've been in a constant state of farming every anime opening and 30-second Sotarks map. It gives me a short high, but it just makes you crave for more.
How do I stop slapping myself? I don't know how to do it! Someone please help me! Just stop.
I mean, I think the problem is that some people get like so attached to like that high of getting a top play or like almost getting a top play, and so that high like makes it like feeling that high so many times on those maps and no other maps sort of gives some people actually kind of develop an addiction to like playing those maps to the point where like playing other maps is just not as fulfilling. And
I wouldn't use the word addiction. I just feel like people just don't have self-discipline. That's it. And self-discipline, if you're asking for self-discipline, that goes beyond Osu. That's something that you have to like learn like
outside of Osu. But yeah, honestly,
that's not
I
really...
think you can use Osu to like train the life skill of self-discipline.
Yeah.
I mean, you could force yourself to delete them and just try to go just cut yourself from them. I mean, if that's the only way that you can have fun with this game, but you don't want to do those maps anymore, then I think it's okay to just not play. I mean, no one is forcing you to play Osu, right? So if you're not having fun with those maps and you don't want to
play the game
else... Oh crap! Oh, my hands are up. But yeah, people can say like just try other maps and like I don't know. I think try try different like niches, I guess, of like different kinds of maps. Like you might find something that you didn't think you would enjoy, that's not farm maps. Like could explore the sea of unranked maps, or I mean I don't know anything. But
36 months, let's go.
I mean I don't know how to stop PP farming. It just comes with mindset. Hey Kazu, thanks for the 3-year resub. Let's go. You can say it, man.
Awesome. It's kind of weird to mention alerts when it's on something else. Thank you, AJ.
But yeah, I think with yeah, it comes with mindset. You have to have a certain mindset towards the ranking system. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully that made sense. I don't know if the question asker is in chat here, but I don't know. Find your own thing. There are so many ways to enjoy this game, so I feel like you can find your own niche. Our questions only being taken from the Google form. I mean, I'm kind of going through the Google form now. It's hard to take questions from chat because I don't know, it distracts me looking at chat when I'm trying to talk. So it's easier to just have the question in front of me that I can just look at whenever I want. Because when a question is in chat, I feel pressured to like read it before it goes too high. And then I get distracted. So.
Bro, this is why you get a dedicated monitor that's like vertical and portrait mode, alright? So you can see everything.
Well, like even if you can see everything, at some point like the message goes away. So
I'll be completely real with you, dude. I have no idea what you're talking about. I can see everything. Yes.
Oh.
That's right.
Wait, is there someone in your chat named BTMC my man, or is that just how they signed this?
I have no idea.
It's funny. They said, when are you gonna rank a map?
Probably realistically, never.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Alright, so here's the thing with mapping, dude. I thought it would be like a super cool avenue to at least explore and stuff, but I just can't justify the time investment. If you want to get good at mapping, you need to invest time. And what do I get out of it? It's super hard to make mapping interesting because it's such a creative dedication, right? You need to have like time dedicated by yourself in order to really create something that's actually like cool, all right? Because that's the entire point. You make a map because you want people to play it and think it's cool or awesome, or because it's worth PP, all right? Some avenues are easier than others. So the thing is with that, all right, the amount of time and effort in order to do that is already going to be great enough. Now, if I were to even now trying to incorporate the stream into that, which is basically like what I need to do, mapping streams, I've tried them multiple times. I couldn't get them to work. I just don't think it's worth it anymore.
It's kind of like more effort than it's worth at times. And like if you don't really have the dedication towards mapping, like it can be really hard. Okay, I think, do we do one more question and then we can wrap up? I mean, it's been like 2 hours, so
hell yeah,
let's do one more. Okay, and someone asked, okay, this is anonymous, said to Habib, what's your philosophy about ranking up? And then you can chime in on this as well. But regarding ranking up, I think the ranking system is in a state where, and I think it'll always be like this, and I can get to that in a sec, but the ranking system is in a state where it doesn't really reflect how good you are, and that kind of sounds obvious, like everyone sort of says that, but what I mean is that like earlier we were talking about like, oh, between like the minute you start a play and the minute you finish, you gain like so much rank. I think like if you see someone with like a big spike on their graph, like they ranked up a lot in one session, there's like, you could say like, oh, they just improved a lot because their rank just went up a lot, but that's not really how it works. I think it, like, you can improve so much without ever setting a top play, and I think ranking up is just something people do to sort of prove themselves after they think they've improved. I mean, either that or they just always try to rank up, and so when... Okay, so actually, the people who always try to rank up, and that's all they do in all their play sessions, I think their rank... You could say that their rank is a sort of more real-time representation of their improvement. Because as soon as they improve a little bit, they'll be able to get a higher rank, because that's what they go for. But I think ranking up is like, I wouldn't say it's something that you can choose to do, but actually in the current like meta of farming, where like there are specific and once you reach a certain point in rank, there are only so many maps that will give you rank. Like you have to look for a map that will land in your top plays.
Here's my input on it, because I feel like this is basically what you're trying to say. All right, so when it comes to, all right, think of farming in a literal sense. What do you do to farm in a real world scenario? You plant the seeds, all right, you water the seeds, they grow, they bear the fruit, and then you reap the fruit or the vegetables or whatever, right? Farming in Osu is basically the exact same thing, right? What you're trying to do is reap the fruit, gain the rank. That's what reaping the fruit and the vegetables and the carrots and all this other shit is. All right, you're basically like getting all of your hard work, right? But you need to put in the hard work first. You need to plant those seeds. You need to water the crops. You need to do all that stuff. That sort of symbolism in Osu is you need to practice. You need to practice. You need to put in the time. You need to put in the effort. If you do not do it, you will not gain rank. Now, the reason why we're saying that the system is broken is because the system can be put in a way where you do not need to put in work. You do not need to put in that much effort. You need to just wait. And the gods called mappers will come in and magically put seeds into the ground. And then all you have to do is, oh shit, I just found a fucking watermelon. Yoink. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually true. That's kind of true. Because the thing with like new maps that get ranked, or like, oh, there's a new farm map that everyone is jumping on. It's like the ranking system is broken to a point where like you don't, how do I word this? I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
The ranking system favors you to be able to, well, if you want to climb, if all you care about is climbing rank, you only need to specialize in basically one skill set. That's it, right?
That's true, yeah.
So because of that, people who are specialized, who have a more like diversified skill set, tournament players normally aren't ranked that high, because when they get so good at one thing, that's perfect. All right, their rank reflects it. Now they start training another thing, and unless it gets past what they originally trained, their rank isn't going to change, right?
That's
so like,
true.
so I was a nomad player, all right? I gained rank, all right? And then I start playing hard rock, and then eventually my rank rises because I'm so good at hard rock. Now I'm playing DT. Now it's right here. Now I'm playing AR8. It's like right here. Now I'm playing just reading maps in general. It gets up to here. My rank isn't changing, even though I am genuinely objectively improving at the game. That's why the ranking system is busted.
And I think another thing with the ranking system is that because it's such a linear, like you're either above someone or below someone, despite the fact that like you're saying like, oh, there's a bunch of different mods, like you can be this good at one skill and then this good at another skill, and then this good at another skill. But I think the ranking system only reflects your best score and your best skill, and that's what you're talking about as well.
Precisely.
So regarding like ranking up, I think you can get to it's possible to get to a point where you don't need to train your skill anymore and you will still gain rank. And it's because what you were mentioning with just new maps coming out that are fit for your skill set. So the thing is that like OS has like such a unique ranking system. I don't know, it's just because it's not like, oh, you play more matches and you have to do better in your matches. It's like you find a song or you find a map that's more fit to your skill, or like is easier than maps that you already play but is more broken in the ranking system.
Right.
But even if we change the ranking algorithm a little bit to fix some maps, it'll break other maps, and it's just this cycle. And I really genuinely, and I've felt this way for a while, I feel that for as long as OSU's ranking system is linear in this way, it'll never be good. It'll never be close to perfect, and there's no way to get around that unless you make it more dynamic.
Yeah. So the dynamic part is very important, because unless you can really take into account all these different aspects of playing the game, all these different major ways to play the game, you'll never really have an objectively best player at the game, right? Because the best player at the game needs to excel in literally every single aspect of the game and be better than everyone else. That is basically the title of the undisputed #1 player, right? And cookiezi held that for like the longest time. There's some people who were able to match him, or maybe come close to matching him in certain avenues, but that's why he has his legacy. The thing is, right, when you have a system that objectively puts one person above another, right, when you can look at a ladder and say, oh, this person is better than the other person, when you have multiple skills that like encompass that, it will never be perfect. Never ever be perfect, especially in a game where like you basically put in multiple retries, you have multiple chances to do so, right? If it was like something like chess, I guess it'd be something different, because at chess your ranked matches are only limited to a certain tournament that you play, and then whatever performance you get there, you're gonna have to wait like a year or so before you can ever do that again, right? But with Osu, you just keep grinding out tries, and eventually if you manage to get it, fantastic. But another person who can do that almost every single time that they play the map and they get the FC, they're both rated the same, you know? So like,
oh yeah, that's another thing. Like, you have infinite retries, and it doesn't matter how many retries you put into a score. All that matters is like the end result score.
Exactly, right? So you would objectively say that the person who can FC this one map so much more consistently is better than the other guy. But the other guy played it like 16 million times, and he just managed to finally get the score after being lucky. They're both rated the same. So that on a fundamental level, you can understand that yeah, the system was never supposed to ever mean that this person was better than this person. All right, just because I was top 50 in the world, all right, doesn't mean I am in the top 50 best players of all fucking like and currently who are actively playing this game, right? That was never supposed to be the thing. This is why so many games opt to use what's called leagues or divisions, right? So you have like global elite, supreme master first class for CS:GO, etc, all the way down to the silver level. That's why in Valorant there's like radiant all the way down to bronze 1. That's why you in Apex Legends you have predator and then bronze 1. In every other competitive game there are classes, literal classes, all right, that you are placed in for your skill, and then eventually once you show promise, then you rank up. When any sort of system that objectively places a person above another, that will never be 100% correct.
Yeah, because
it's never that clear cut. Yeah, it's never like, that clear cut.
Skill is something that's just too dynamic.
So, yeah.
So my philosophy about ranking up.
Oh, I was just gonna add something tiny, but you can go on.
Oh. I don't know. I was just about to close it off, so if you want to.
Oh, I was just gonna say that the only reason why people like having a system like this, I like having a system like this, because it's cool as fuck to say I'm in the top 100, I'm top 50 in this game. You know, when you say I'm global elite in Counter-Strike to some dude who doesn't know anything about Counter-Strike, they're like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's true.
But when you say I'm literally I'm in the top I'm in the top 1,000 players for this game that has literally millions of players worldwide, you're like, oh, that's insane, right? It's much more easily digestible, and that's also the same reason why I like Score V2, because like on one hand, there's like, if you're a rhythm game player, you normally understand that 1 million is like the best possible score you can ever get, right? So like, I think having that sort of universality is awesome, because nowadays if you say like, oh, I got 16 bajillion on this one map, and you're like, oh, that's awesome.
But like, how many stars was it? Was it actually that?
Yeah.
I think that's sort of why the PP system was developed, to sort of like reflect the actual difficulty of a map rather than just the score.
Exactly.
But I don't know. My general philosophy about ranking up, it's something that it's good to strive towards. It's fine to strive towards getting a high rank, because it's good motivation to improve. But it's just a ranking system that is just as flawed as any other. You can choose to participate in it, or you can choose to not participate in it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, you shouldn't take your rank as a reflection of your skill. I think that's a good bottom line.
Yep. That's about it.
Is like you can improve without increasing your rank. You can increase your rank without improving. So that's that.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, actually, I think you can increase your rank while improving.
Well,
Well,
I
you
mean,
can't.
Yeah, you can.
Well,
you can increase
can-
both at the same time, but the other way is also possible.
Yeah. Because like the ideal way to farm is to play maps that are actually challenging, and then as you farm the map, as you keep playing the map over and over again, you get better at that map. So you're improving at that map. You're getting better at the skills that map challenges you, and then you eventually get the FC, and you're like, oh shit, I can finally do this. Maybe I can do this other map that's super hard. And then you start playing that, and you start learning more by playing that map, and then boom, you lock it down.
Like you can improve stamina by just trying to farm all the stream stamina maps.
Hell
like
yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, it's not a reflection of your skill, and it's just something you have to keep in mind when you go for a higher rank.
Damn, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was good. Good
Hell yeah,
question.
dude.
It was anonymous, but thanks for asking. So is that all for today? I think usually we
so.
try to make them 90 minutes, but we kind of went a little over. Just a little. But that's all good. So thanks for hanging out though. I mean, we can.
Hell yeah, dude. This is fun.
I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of down to talk more, but I mean, I don't know.
I think
what
we
else
should
have
just
to
wrap
do.
up the official segment, and we can just answer our own questions, like in our own streams and stuff. I'm planning on ending my stream anyway, because I got stuff to
really?
do.
Okay, then I don't know. I can keep going through the questions on my own stream.
Sounds good, dude. All right.
Okay.
Anyways, boys, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode and today's iteration of the blanket
You can do it, man.
Codcast. Thank you. Have a good one, dudes. Smash the like button. Thank you. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Peace out. All right, this is where you like cut it in post processing. Thank you.
Yep. Sounds
Hell yeah. You're not gonna do it, are you?
good.
Fuck you, asshat. Oh my god. All right, bros. Hold on. I do want to try answering this one last question. All right, someone asked me about slumps. Where is it? Fuck. What about slumps in games? What do you think when someone is considered bad because they go through a rough patch? I mean, if they're going through a rough patch, it's just washed up, dude. I mean, they may not be playing as well, but that's normal, dude. Right? Yeah, that's normal. It's normal to have bad days, dude. That's it. What did I do? I'm doing great, dude. But unfortunately, I have shit I need to do. Life is running its waves. All right, bros. Let's find someone to host. I think Habib is still like taking questions and stuff. So, boom. Damn, look at this beautiful overlay. Wait. Can you take a look at my clip? I can't find it, dude. I literally cannot find it.
Came across this PC? Wait. Wait, what? Wait, what are you doing here? Wait, 180? Whoa, what kind of fucking 180s are you doing? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold the fuck. Holy shit, you're a genius. Wait, you're actually fucking insane, Fisky. What the fuck? It took me
You use 180s? How dare you?
a second to see that. Yeah, no. I see it now. I see it now.
I can't. No, 180s are illegal. Nope, I do not respect the 180. This is the anti-180 gang. Thank you. Fuck 180s. This guy sounds like Chippy a little bit. Bro, Chippy has a much deeper voice. 110%, dude. You do realize everyone in the top 100 use 180s, and guess what? They're all poopy. Official Tetris games don't have 180s. Bro, okay. Just wait till Garbo forces you to use 180. That's cool, Darkhold Wizard. That's fantastic. Alright, bros. Thanks for watching today's stream. We'll be back on Friday. Alright. I have some shit I need to take care of. And it's gonna suck. Oh, I love it. Absolutely fantastic. Have fun in Digital Hypno stream. Thank you very much for watching. I saw there was this one guy who literally just came in. Alright. Thank you for coming in. But unfortunately, we are leaving. Peace the fuck out, nation. Bye-bye.